Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Monkey Brains podcast. I am Amber.
I'm Thea, and today it's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Uh
Happy
huh.
Thanks.
Yeah, sure
birthday.
it is. I believe you totally.
Thanks.
I'm Jem. Hi.
And I'm
Hi,
Saul.
Jam.
Happy birthday to Fia.
Thanks,
Exactly.
For real.
Paul.
For real.
Nobody ever wishes me happy birthday.
Exclamation mark.
What am I?
Aw.
Chopped liver?
um,
I don't understand what you mean by that.
Have
we
you
are
never heard that
like
phrase?
No.
I was thinking like a deli.
I
So
swear to
some guy
God.
gives you chopped liver in like a cup.
No,
Here you
it's a.
go.
It's a.
Ew. That
It's
sounds
a. It's a.
disgusting.
It's a phrase
That'll
like
be $7.49.
it's
I
a
believe
phrase.
you.
It's from like an older phrase. What am I? Chopped liver. It's like you're
I
expressing.
believe you. There are many things I have not heard before.
I okay. Do you just don't want me to explain? All right.
When am
Oh no,
I
I thought you were getting.
liver?
I know you can explain if you would prefer.
It's just a phrase that means like oh like you're disregarding me and what I've done, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, like ignoring or
My
treating as unimportant.
Okay, so cut out the explanation. Like right when you're about to say to explain it, just cut it out,
No.
Yeah.
and then cut back
Please.
to this bit right here.
No.
Just a random cut in the very beginning.
That
That'd be really weird if you if there was just one random person who's like, you know what?
Just
The
gonna.
Monkey Brain sounds like something I would watch. They click on this
something-
episode and like a couple minutes in, they just like, what am I, chopped liver? And then they just cut to what you're saying. It's just like, what the hell?
I can't wait until we upload the video that we just cut out. We do the thing where you cut out all of the audio but the vowels.
That's our next
I
five
saw that for I think I saw someone do that for the the lava chicken from
Yeah, I
from
did
movie.
also see. I also saw that.
That song has been stuck in my head, and Ember can testify to it.
I can.
Yeah, we should say what we've been doing lately. You know,
Yes.
who would like to go first? Raise their hand.
Pick
Can't
me!
see.
Pick me! Pick me!
Okay, Fia, go ahead.
I wasn't raising my hand.
All right, so go ahead.
Yay! First of all, everybody loves talking about Pokemon. They dropped a new set of cards on
TCG Pocket.
on the TCG Pocket, and
I'm having.
I'm in love with that set because it's so big. There's so many shiny Pokemon. Earlier this week, I pulled a shiny Ghastly and a shiny Wigglytuff, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucking happy. Not to mention, some of the cards that are in there, from the fishing net to some Pokemon with new abilities and such, like the Oricorio that literally doesn't take damage from EX cards. It's just in general, this set is so not just competitively viable, but so collector happy. It's a great set. And in terms of actual Pokemon cards, from what I know, the English set of the new cards from both Japanese Heatwave Arena and Glory of Team Rocket is supposed to be all bundled together and then being supposed to be publicly released in the United States and other English accepting countries to sometime, I don't know if it's later this month or next month. So I'm very hyped because the Mewtwo, Giovanni's Mewtwo, is such a beautiful secret illustration rare. I love that card so fucking much. I want to actually get the picture of it that nobody who's watching that video can see. Giovanni's Mewtwo hold on. Glory of Team Rocket. It's such a cool card. It's like Mewtwo's in the background, just like as like a stand from like JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and then Giovanni just has his like back pressed against on like the left side of the border or like the left border of the card. It's so cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
It is. It's such a cool card.
Oh yeah, I've seen
and
that.
Then,
It's pretty neat.
and not only did they make a secret illustration of the Mewtwo, there's a fucking Moltres card in there, and it's so cool. It's like Moltres doing this Ring of Fire shit, and then oh my god, it's so
Honestly,
beautiful.
I'm surprised that they managed to make Moltres cool.
Okay, first of all, I'm killing you.
Moltres is not a cool Pokemon.
He was always cool. He's so
No.
cool.
I can only,
Why?
I
It's like a rubber chicken on fire.
I have to
It
agree
looks
with
like a rubber
Pia.
chicken on fire.
I have to agree with Pia because anytime in Pokemon Go, anytime I see Adam's account, he has a
Mhm.
partner Moltres, and he's named it KFC.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie. I won't deny that it looks like a flaming rubber chicken, but that just makes it so cool.
No.
Like, it's just this big firebird, and it's actually pretty useful competitively too, which is another
Nobody
reason
cares
why I
about
like
that in this house.
These are words that are making me very angry. I'm just kidding.
Honestly,
Are
the
you
only
gonna
thing I blame
release your
from
own
competitive
flaming
Pokemon is
chicken?
that there are
Maybe.
definite every once in a while jokes pop up on my timeline, and I see them, and I'm like, wow, this must be the funniest shit ever.
This must be the funniest shit I have ever
Because
seen in my
from
life.
everything I've seen, people that play competitive Pokemon are the only Pokemon fans that know how to make funny jokes.
It's why I'm so funny. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
I had to take a step back because I couldn't commit to that bit. I couldn't commit.
Howard.
But like in general, like I mean, even in Pokemon Go today was like a raid hour for Mega Kangaskhan, which is really weird because it's not in the rotation of this month's Mega Raids, but I mean, fuck it. Another reason to get an Australian regional? Hell yeah.
Wait, is it an Australian regional?
It is an Australian regional.
Oh, that's cool.
But
Not
because
really.
it got a Mega,
Just
I
makes it
guess
difficult to get.
I think
Sorry,
it's
I'm raining on
cool.
the parade.
No, I mean, there's a lot of people that have gripes with the regional exclusives, because, like some of their favorite Pokemon, like, there's some, like, Pokemon, like Klefki, that you can't get because you can only get it in, like, certain parts of Europe, like, France.
My mom actually went to France, and the entire time she was like texting me about all the regional Pokemon she caught. Because my mom is more invested in Pokemon. No, like it's a known fact. Like I created the Pokemon Go account. My mom is the only one who plays it. She's very invested in it.
Your mom is so based.
She is very based. I mean, especially if she's bringing back regionals from another, like, continent. That's good. Because I think over there in Europe, like,
Oh no, they
that
have a
place
whole
gets
Pokemon
Panseer,
region
Mr.
there.
Mime, Klefki, Mime Jr., I believe some parts... No, I'm thinking of, like... No, that's Asia for Sigilith.
Plus, we used to often see this
No, that's Africa. What am I saying?
this Japanese guy who we never learned the name of, besides his Pokemon username. But we used to see him while I walked to school, like because we used to take my sister to school because we used to go to separate schools, went there early, and yeah, he played Pokemon like religiously. Like we joked that he always seemed to have all the Pokemon. He used to train us on Asian regional farms, so we have a bunch of those too.
Yeah, no,
Shout out to
it's
Splatoon.
especially like overall, like seeing local community people or like just people you know that have shit from different places in the world. You're just like, what the fuck? Like, when I went to a meetup,
Sorry.
for what was it? It was Raikou, Dynamax Raikou. No,
Oh.
Entei. Dynamax Entei. It was more recent. Like there was people with like oh my god, like the shiny like Mesprit and stuff like that that they caught over there in like I want to say like Germany, just out in the wild. And then they also had like a few others, like some Mr. Mimes and the things here and there. And to me, I'm like, man, I really want to trade for those. But like at the same time, I don't have them registered, so that's gonna be a lot of Stardust.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Pokemon is fun. A lot of people doing a lot of things, and overall keeps you busy. Um, guess what else? What other things have been keeping y'all busy?
Actually, I have
Oh,
some things.
okay.
Pick me, pick me, pick me.
You
All right.
All right, Amber. Yeah, your hand was up. Just kidding. I'm sorry.
uh, actually, you know what's funny? Talking about
That was me.
Pokemon Go, I told this to Amber when we were playing Minecraft the other day. I got my mom into Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
neat.
let's
Yeah.
go. Another
I didn't even hear
person
that. It, like
inducted
peaked your
into
mic or
the
something.
Pokemon Go. Let's
Oh,
do
I
it.
got my mom into Pokemon
No,
Go.
no, no. I was talking about
Oh, yeah, I
social
got her into
spots.
Pokemon Go because
Nice.
sometimes, not all the time, I kind of brought her along with me to like raid hours and stuff like that, and she very much liked the fact that in the group that I go to play the game, there's a bunch of like there's adult people, there's kids, there's like women of her age. So she liked the fact that there was just like kind of like it
Hmm.
brought
Yeah.
everybody of like different ages together. And uh like one day she came from work and she was telling me like, okay, which one's the one I download? And then she just downloaded the game, and apparently
Oh.
I had an account
Hmm.
I had an account linked with her email. So she has an old account of
Yeah.
mine that has a bunch of like 2016 Pokemon. So it's just like, yeah, sure you want
Oh
to.
shit.
Yeah.
Wait, are 2016 Pokemon like a big deal?
I mean, because
They
they're
are
like,
a big deal.
I
yeah.
have plenty.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Keep
Specifically
them.
with 2016, I would keep them, yeah. Because 2016 and 2017 Pokemon, what they typically have that makes them so special are moves that are no longer obtainable by
Oh,
any
interesting.
means. Any means. Like there are like moves that are that they have moves that were removed from their move pool
And they have
sometime in late
wolves?
2017 or early 2018, and then they never got those moves ever again. You can't elite TM them onto your Pokemon. You can't wait
Sucks.
for an event to get those moves again. Like that's a done deal. But not to mention that in addition to that, any Pokemon that's like any Pokemon that's like what is it, like 6 years old is is within like is within the like the boundary to be traded and in guaranteed lucky if either person doesn't have at least 10 lucky Pokemon in their thing. And what
Mm.
that does is it gives you good IVs when it's traded, and then it costs less to
Well,
power it
I
up.
know what that is. I know what a lucky Pokemon is.
Bazinga.
Duh.
Oh yeah. But this is just exposition for our audience as well. They
Yeah.
might not play.
So yeah, my mom has a bunch of old Pokemon. I hope that she doesn't transfer them. Uh, I'll probably just not tell her how to transfer Pokemon until she learns
What
that.
about when she runs out of space?
You might want to slip
That
some
will probably
cash to,
happen.
you might want to slip
Plan
some cash
ahead.
to upgrade her storage.
No, she can do that herself. She has her own job.
Amen.
Yeah, but yeah, I got her into Pokemon, which is fun. We haven't gone to any events yet. We're planning, well, not we're trying to get to an event because, well, she has a job, of course, and it gets a little bit in the way. Also, because she's also in
Oh
college.
yeah,
So
God forbid somebody have a job when they could be playing Pokemon Go.
yeah,
Mhm.
and yeah, that's kind of been it. The other thing I did have in mind as well was that I think the other day I was thinking about it, and I want to ask all of you: because this was a
Mhm.
question I had. What would be your like perfect Pokemon team? Like,
Hmm.
what would you want
Oh,
in your
perfect Pokemon. What?
perfect
Team.
Pokemon team?
Like a full team
Perfect
of 6,
Pokemon
what would be
team.
your ideal
Yeah, well,
team?
no, I mean, yeah, you could have a full team of 6. You could have a team of 2. It doesn't matter. What would you have in your Pokemon team?
Like
I'm
in
very
real
Maybe
life?
curious.
more than 6.
Like, are you talking in real life?
Well, sure.
Like,
Yeah,
Just a
instructions
team.
unclear.
Just
yeah, just a
make a
team.
team that you like. It is. I
Just
Yeah,
with
don't know
Pokemon
what
I
I
like?
don't. I don't know
yeah.
what makes a difference between real
In
life
I
and
don't
real
know.
life
It's
and
like it's
yeah,
like
and
there
like
are
in
different
game.
situations. Like, am I like I don't know. There are like different
that's up to
situations
you.
I'm in.
That's
Like,
up to if it's a you're making a team of Pokemon that's your like that you would want to have, and that's it. You any other
okay.
extraneous parts are yours to decide.
Can I be honest?
Eviolite Magnemite.
Hmm? Wait, if yeah, what was it?
I'd say it'd probably just be a bunch of my favorite Pokemon, but okay, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
no,
that's the
like
thing.
that's
That is to tell the audience what your favorite Pokemon is.
yeah. Like for me,
Vaporeon.
oh yeah, that's a good one.
What?
I'm just saying that's a good one.
No, wait. What did you?
I said, oh yeah, that's a good one.
No. Like, did you
Thumbs
say?
up.
I'm just making sure you didn't mishear me.
No, you said Vaporeon, and I said,
Good.
oh
Okay. I
yeah,
thought you
that's
said
a good one.
Empoleon the second time, and I was confused because I hate the guts of that stupid bird.
Napoleon. Oh, because it's
Why?
Napoleon.
I don't know. I
Oh,
just don't like how it looks.
Well, since it's part steel type, I'm sure Tinkaton would have a field day with that one. Um,
all right,
Um,
but okay. I'm gonna.
Wooloo. Wooloo, definitely.
I know that it's gonna take a little while for all of you to think about it, but I wanna begin with Soul, because I know Soul probably already has this on the top of his head already. So
I do.
Soul, what would be
Anyways,
your
I write it
perfect
down.
Pokemon team?
I'm gonna go have to say Eviolite Magnemite shiny because I love it shiny. It would have an Ultra Ball. I don't want it to evolve. It would be so cool just to have this little Magnemite fucker. Then I'm gonna do
This little
Typhlosion
fucker.
because I love Typhlosion. I've been using him for a long time. Really fast, like great, like choice scarfer with eruption. Not to mention, he's just a tall guy who's really fiery. I like this Typhlosion dude. He's pretty cool. Next on my team, probably gonna be Torkoal. Not just because he has sunny day. I mean, not just because he has drought and can wear a heat rock and then it extends the sun, but like when I was playing like Cobblemon, there's a lot of servers where you can ride your Torkoal,
Hmm.
and I thought that was so cool, and I figured, fuck it, I'm gonna ride Torkoal. It's gonna be slow, but it'll be fun. Um, Next I want to put Probopass. My man has gotten me through some
Robopass.
shit. Big mustache nose fucker. I love Probopass. He may be 4 times weak to ground and fighting, but I do not care. He is so awesome. He is Probopass. He's literally the big nose guy. Like that one dude from Rugrats. He's so cool. He's so
Okay.
cool. Um, the next, probably Moltres. Because, like, Moltres is so cool. And even though his typing kind of sucks for dealing with hazards, overall, he's a tank. He's a cool dude. Or she. I don't
I like
care.
imagining
Moltres,
that
either way, is just a badass.
you are dealing with hazards in your everyday life, and that's why you have to take this into account. Like, that's what I'm picturing
That
in my
and
head.
also Stealth
You
Rock.
walk to
That and
school or
Stealth.
not, but like work, you're just like, oh wow, it sucks that I am faced with all of these hazards.
Yeah, I
Spikes,
hate when I wake up
toxic
and then
spikes.
there's just Stealth Rock everywhere.
Stealth Rock.
This shit's the worst, man. This shit sucks.
It happens to the best of us. People are always placing toxic spikes near me.
And now for my last Pokemon. Man, no, this one's a little bit tough because there's a few of them that are really cool and I like. Like, honorable mentions, I'm gonna give to Blaziken. I'm gonna give to Scizor.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna-
might go.
I'm gonna give to Vaporeon.
Hey.
Gonna give to who else? Fortress. And then one final one to seal it off, and I want to give the last honorable mention to Blacephalon.
Hey, that's a good one.
Not bad.
But I think the last one that should be there, without a question of a doubt, is Porygon Z. Like,
Oh,
you-
right.
I love Porygon Z. From TCG Pocket, where you just change the energy that your opponent gets from their energy zone, to the actual game where you just have a choice scarf on Terra Normal Hyper Beam that literally kills anything that isn't specially defensive, to Pokemon Go, which has Lock On, a really like fast energy building fast move to get your Hyper Beam, Zap Cannons, and Solar Beams on point. I love Porygon. I don't care if it's a mono normal type with a really weak defenses. Bro hits hard, and I love him because he looks so silly. And that is my team of 6.
Cool. So, to recap, Magnemite, Typhlosion, Probopass, Moltres, what was your fifth one?
Well, I had Torkoal,
Torkoal,
and then I had Porygon Z.
and then Porygon Z. Not a bad team. You got 3 fire types.
Very weak to water. And
Very
rock,
weak
but-
to water.
and rock. But who cares?
Yeah.
Who gives a
Alright.
damn?
Well, Amber, Fia.
Oh,
Alright,
I
do
have
either of you
my
have an
team.
answer?
I know what I would want on my team.
All right, then Fia, go ahead. You don't have
Okay.
to make it as detailed as Souls. By the
Oh
way.
no, I want to. I fucking love
Oh,
Pokemon.
okay.
What are you talking about?
Sick. Okay,
Anyways.
then go ahead.
What I was going to say, okay, I might ramble a bit because I'm not very good at doing these things unprepared, and I love to ramble. Also, my
That's
stomach
fine.
hurts, so I should probably take some Tylenol, but I don't have any water to take it with. Anyways, probably, like I said first, Vaporeon, definitely, because I like Vaporeon a lot. It has always been my favorite Pokemon, even before I knew its name. And I think it is cute. I don't know, it feels like it's like one of those Pokemon, like, if I hugged it, I think it would feel like one of those hot water bottles. And that sounds like just
Fair
very
enough.
nice. What, is that a thing?
Is what a
Yeah,
thing.
whatever, you guys are weird.
What?
Mimikyu is another one. I like Mimikyu. I've always liked Mimikyu. Once I thought that I feel I was about to say my full name.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. I could figure out what was going on with Mimikyu because I didn't realize that it was a mystery that wasn't meant to be solved. I thought that I could figure it out. Each player requires a Pro Controller or a Joy-Con controller pair. Please turn off any extra Joy-Con controllers that aren't a part of a pair. Shut the fuck up.
I like Mimikyu. I think that's a good choice.
I like Mimikyu. I think it's very cute. If I looked at it, I would die. But, like, that's a risk I'm willing to take because, I don't know. I think I would be friends.
I like how
Okay.
Mimikyu looks like under its the rug.
It kills
looks very,
you.
Yeah, it looks very. I don't want
It's
to
just
sound
a
mean.
pathetic
It looks pathetic in a good way.
Oh
You
no,
know?
it is pathetic. I adore it for that.
Yeah.
It's it's like my favorite Pikachu type Pokemon. I like Torracat too. Torracat is good.
Ooh.
Ooh.
When I played Sun and Moon, I hated Incineroar and never evolved my Torracat. Um,
Fair
that doesn't work
enough.
at the
That's
entire
fair.
game.
That's
I
fair.
do not like. I wish it stayed quadrupedal. I didn't like how it looked, so I just had it, and now Spark has a special place in my heart. It is probably also very warm. I'm cold a lot. Can't you tell by my repeated mentions of wearing 3 layers in the summer?
All right.
Yeah, like I'm just cold.
Too cold.
Wooloo. Yes, definitely Wooloo. Of course, Wooloo. I love Wooloo with all of my heart and soul. If I had a Wooloo and it asked me to kill someone, I would.
Ooh.
Wooloo.
I have.
Lulu.
I love sheep. They are my favorite animal. But Wooloo is a round and cute sheep.
Oh.
I don't think there's much explanation required otherwise. Correct?
It's so
Correct.
funny. It's so funny how they couldn't just stay with Mareep and they just made a better sheep Pokemon.
Oh no!
Yeah.
If I
It's
ever work for
really
the Pokemon Company and I'm designing their stupid creatures, just kidding. I did not say that. Hire me. Let me design your stupid creatures. I mean, they're not stupid. Hire me, you fucking idiots. If I ever apply for a job, please cut this out of the episode.
Amber,
Fuck
heard
you,
her.
Pokemon
Amber,
people.
you
Let me design
better,
your shit.
please. But
Uh,
anyways, I would make more sheep Pokemon. There would be more of them. And also, oh god, there are just so many Pokemon. A Flygon, I think, also because Flygon is a cool dragon.
He is a big dragon. Immune to electric, by the way. Really awesome. He's immune to
Electric?
electric.
Oh,
No,
immune
to electric.
I was gonna say, I was
Yeah.
like, what? No, that's not. That's a. It's a different thing. What are you on? Rug?
Maybe.
Okay. And probably. Oh yeah. Did I say? I did not say Liepard, I think.
No, I don't think he did.
That's my last one. Liepard. Because I like cats.
That's fair.
Most of these are cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. No, now I'm thinking about it.
Cats. Mimikyu. Wooloo.
At this point, Vaporeon is also a cat.
Vaporeon is an
Fucking-
honorary cat. It looks like a cat. It also probably has no bones like a cat.
Looks like a cat. Almost acts like a cat. Yeah, it's a cat.
And it's basically might as well be a cat. I mean, when I was a kid, I thought it was. I call it. It's like a cat, dog, fish thing.
A Kish.
And there is
Kid.
literally no dog in that
Give me a kish.
sentiment. You fail. You fail. 0. You get a 0. You get nothing. You fail. I'm killing you. I'm killing you. I'm killing you.
Willy Wonka towards the end of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie.
I'm killing you. I'm
I've never
killing
actually
you.
watched that movie. Is
Like
it good?
twice
Wait, Fia,
Uh,
what's
in my
your
life.
Pokemon then?
What?
Wait, so you have Vaporeon, Mimikyu, Torracat, Flygon, Wooloo. What's the last one?
Liepard.
Bird.
Lightbird. Right. Well, that's a team of 6. Yeah, that's
I guess
cool.
it's like half cats. I will say
yeah.
that, like, I don't know. I think that Liepard is pretty underrated as far as cat Pokemon go. I think part of it is like I really got attached to it because of Pokemon Snap. Funnily, well, because I have a black cat and I love that stupid fat ass with all of my heart. And B, also I love. Okay, have you played new Pokemon Snap?
No.
I've not. I've seen people play it like a
I
good
love
bit.
that game.
It's
And
such
it's
a.
never getting updated ever again. It's never. They introduced a really cool mechanic, and then they just stopped updating the game before they could implement it into any other areas.
Well,
It was
hurt.
fun while it lasted.
It hurt.
Oh, that's nice.
But yes, I basically 100% completed the game, which is, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter to anybody that hasn't played it, but like that, it's just trust me when I say that is not particularly the most fun experience in the world, but I loved every second of it at the same time, even though I was not having fun. Does that make sense? Probably not.
I can see it.
And like, there are a bunch of live bird in the second stage, which is kind of like this cool jungle, and they just walk. They look like real cat. Like they act like they just are so much like real leopards, I guess, and you know, by association, real cats, because cats are just. If you'll notice about cat behavior, it's very different from the behavior of dogs when compared to wolves, because our domesticated cats are just small, big cats.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I mean,
they
like-
act the exact same. The difference is just that one won't kill you. Maybe.
Have you seen those like lion videos where like people go to like enclosures to like the people who like take care of like the enclosures, they go in and then like they go and they hug the lions and stuff like that, and then they're like
Yeah,
playing
they're like
around
the-
with
the
them
big
and cuddling with them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Big cats. They call them big cats because they are just big cats. Or I guess
Yeah.
it's more apt to say that our cats are the small versions of
Just don't let any of those big cats lick you, because from what I know, the
Of
tongues
course not.
have
It'll tear
like
your skin.
back. It has
You know those
backwards
tongues are
like.
made for tearing off the skin of prey
Yep.
for ease of consumption.
For ease of consumption. Yeah, no, it's
I also do that.
it's a yikesies moment.
Man,
All right.
that
Well,
hurt my feelings.
yeah, you got your team. Soul, you got your team. Amber, your turn.
Amber,
Yeah.
Your turn.
Yep, it's
Go.
my turn. Okay, so I literally just now scrolled through the entire national dex and just picked out 6. Because I am not someone who knows these Pokemon by heart, because I am not nearly as much of a deep dive.
Brain rotted.
Yeah, no. I'm not. I focus my attention on other things, but I have my pick.
okay, Miss does other things with her life besides thinking about Pokemon.
You had to think of
Okay,
that one,
bud.
did you? But so my team that I have concocted. So to give one rehash, I do also have Mimikyu on it, so like Fia.
Nice.
Okay.
Because I remember I played the Pokemon game that I think I put the most amount of time to was Ultra Moon.
Good
And-
game. Good game.
Yeah.
I will say. Oh, sorry. I should not say. You are saying.
You can go.
Oh no, I just want to share that I also had a Mimikyu in my playthrough of Sun. It has a special place in my heart because it took me an hour of just walking back and forth in the abandoned grocery store.
Yeah.
I think I actually encountered like a shiny Ghastly before I encountered a Mimikyu.
No
Wow.
way.
Oh shit.
It was the
That's
second
crazy.
shiny I ever got.
That's
But yeah,
insane
I like-
considering the.
Hmm?
I was gonna say that's insane considering that like shiny rates of like what is it, like Gen 5 and beyond is like at a
4,000.
4096,
Yeah.
which is a nutty fucking thing.
Well, it was worse before then because it was like 8,000 something.
Yeah, I was just about to say, wasn't it worse before then?
It was like 8,192,
Mm-hmm.
which is a yakaroonies.
But yeah, so I like Mimikyu. I used it a lot on my team when I played Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Well, so that was my that was a big part of my team. And to continue on the Gen 7 train, another Pokemon I would have would be Primarina, who was my starter for.
Good choice. Good choice.
Good choice. Good
Well,
choice.
damn. Okay, I didn't get this much. Just kidding.
No,
Primarina's a good
listen. I'm
choice.
sorry. Listen. I'm the biggest Gen 7 fan you will find out there. Not
I
really,
will-
but you know.
I could fight you for that title if you felt like it.
No, thank you.
So yeah, Primarina, I picked Poplio when I first when I started playing Moon, and I haven't picked a different starter in I think any of my playthroughs of Gen 7 because
Valid.
big fan.
Now that's the
Uh,
second best starter in Pokemon Sun Moon right there.
Yeah, I like Primarina. I used her pretty much the entire game. You know, as you do with
Sure.
most of your starters, but still, I did it also because I liked her a lot. So, that is the third and final Gen 7 Pokemon that I have on the team is Zeraora. Because
Aurora? Oh, right.
Oh, cool. I love
Yeah.
that
Big
thing.
cat.
I say another cat.
It's funny how completely irrelevant it is to the game at large, but
Yeah.
I like it, and it's cool, so I consider it to be a Pokemon that I would add on my team. So cool cat. Those are the 3 Gen 7 Pokemon I have.
Cool cat.
Then the other,
Like
then
the
the
movie.
non-3. So I think I briefly mentioned this at some point, but fourth Pokemon, Maractus. I like Maractus.
I do know you like Maractus. We have
Yes,
discussed.
I have still have the drawing one of my friends made on my desk here of Maractus that they gave to me. So I have that. And I remember the reason for liking Maractus in the first place was because it was like named as one of the most forgotten Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hey, you know, it's funny. I actually was scrolling Twitter earlier and saw that Bulbapedia posted like least visited and most visited Pokemon pages.
I have seen that as well.
Yeah,
Was
and I think,
Maractus still there?
no, Maractus wasn't there.
Yay! Save
But
from
I
irrelevance.
remember,
We
I
made
think, what was it? The bottom one, Pokemon like visited Pokemon page was Trumbeak.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So I just remember that the most visited was Eevee, and apparently had been in the previous rating, so not surprising. But
Eevee is basically like the honorary mascot at this point.
yeah.
Yeah. Even more than Pikachu, I would say.
I think maybe it's because it's like they're doing like this whole year of the Eevee event, right? So that's probably why it's getting more attention.
And not gonna lie, like
I mean, I like
with
Eevee more than Pikachu any day of the week or month of the year.
and with the year the Eevee going on, plus like how popular most of the evolutions are, not to mention again in the Pokemon card realm, prismatic evolutions being like a hot topic of interest. Like Eevee is just overall everywhere popular right now.
They're making life-size evolution plushes, and they're like $300.
Oh, I saw that. They're
So
so
I can't
big.
get any of them, and it makes me want to cry.
Holy
They're so
shit.
cute. I would kill someone for one of those.
I would kill.
It's so funny because they're so big. I mean, if they're that's
How
life
big did you
size.
think the evolutions were? They're like 3 feet.
I thought they were like a
big.
cat. I thought they were like a cat
Yes.
because I remember seeing like
No.
I remember seeing like an animation that the Pokemon Company made, and it was like like Toro Cat and like Eevee greeting trainer or something.
Yes,
And they
I
look
saw
like a
that as
cat.
well.
They look
It's
like a cat
adorable.
and a
Eevee, yeah,
dog.
Eevee is like a foot tall, and evolutions are bigger than Eevees. It's like how cats are bigger than kittens.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Did you not think of that?
No, I didn't.
And the
Oh well.
Damn,
those numbers are pretty
okay.
big.
Amber, Amber, continue your list. Continue your list.
Yeah.
You're getting sidetracked.
So, yeah, anyway, Maractus is on there. Then I have Braixen. Delphox is a little too weird for me, but I like Braixen.
Good choice.
I
That's
also
a fan
watched
favorite,
the.
I don't
I
know
also
for you.
watched the. I also the only
Is it 'cause of X and
Pokemon
Y?
anime that I've watched in full is X and Y.
X and
It's
Y,
not entirely
gotcha.
because of X and Y, but you know, I'm sure that's somewhat of a factor.
That's
Uh,
also the only Pokemon anime I've watched in full, so
Yep.
it's
Uh,
peak, as they say.
It is.
As the kids these days say.
I don't know.
Uh,
I have to.
team.
I love the Shiny Phantom episode. That was really cool.
Oh,
I
that
like
one.
the
I
ones
don't
with
know that one.
Malamar, and then they fire a laser into space, and they go to space, and they sound stupid as fuck, and I love them. It's the funniest thing. Like, I used to rewatch that episode just because the way they sounded was so funny. It's that, yeah.
Amen.
It sounds like that. I'm not even kidding.
Anyway. So, those are 5. The last one is Alcremie from Gen 8.
Oh.
Specific-
That's a great choice.
Ooh.
Specifically, Rainbow Swirl Love Suite.
That's fair.
Rainbow Swirl is the best one, I think.
That's fun.
Yes.
That's a fun selection.
I don't have as much of an explanation for this one, aside from the fact that I just like how Alcremie looks.
That is the best
that's all I
explanation, I think.
That's fair.
You should look at Gigantamax.
Yeah, would it be that?
Alcremie.
Be
I know
Gigantamax?
I know what Gigantamax Alcremie looks like, and I do like it, but I am a fan of normal Alcremie.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
I mean,
Cool.
The coin.
So that's my team.
Yay!
Alcremie would
Yay!
be on my top 10 Pokemon that I think you would think would be helpful to eat in a desert island situation, but actually wouldn't.
I don't know. Appleton would be pretty high for me.
To eat?
Tropius, it's Tropius.
Yeah, to eat. I don't know about Tropius, but
It has
I mean,
bananas.
It grows bananas on its
True.
neck.
Oh,
That's
that's
true.
right.
Also,
I
like
think-
the Pokedex specifically says that they taste good, so like.
actually, I
feel like it
want
all depends on,
a
like,
chance
Like
to.
if you're in a desert island situation, you want to focus on things that will not, be. You don't want to eat like too much sugar and stuff because then you won't have any energy.
Yeah.
I think I would get a cloth.
A what?
Cloth.
Cloth.
Oh yes, the
Ooh.
is that the
They're like
Mono
crab.
rock crab Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah,
I
because
was about to
those
say that.
apparently you can take out their arms. They can regrow and they don't mind. And then you can eat them and they taste pretty well apparently.
Oh, okay, see? There, now you've got a source of protein.
Yeah.
This Pokemon team making or team
I
building
watched-
is no longer
okay,
about
by the
like
way-
favoritism. It's about like survivability
I've
and
watched
how
the,
good they eat.
the newest episode of the Guilty Gear anime, and I have no one to talk to about it, and Amber doesn't want to be spoiled on it. So like this entire
No.
time, I've just been like, damn, it'd be so cool if I could tell everybody what happened.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
That's it.
no dice.
Sorry
It
to
was really
disappoint.
crazy. I swear, there was like, and like I all I will say about it, and this isn't a spoiler, is that I am always right and never wrong, and you should never doubt me because everything I say is true, and I know everything.
You could have just said that normally in any context, you know.
And a happy birthday.
I
And a happy
think,
birthday.
I think sadly the only thing I know about that show was people were talking about how do I say this without sounding weird? People were like posting screenshots of like Amber's favorite girl almost wearing nothing. I guess that's a
Yeah.
better way to not say it.
Listen,
That's the way to say it without
my
saying
brain,
it.
my brain is so my brain is so rotted that I wrote like a whole thing about like the symbolic relevance of that scene, and I posted it on Tumblr, and everybody agreed because they're all as insane as I am. Because people don't get it, not understand. There is symbolic relevance there. Nobody understands, but I do. Nobody will ever understand
Well,
my
glad-
pain of having to know it.
I'm
I
happy
don't know
for you.
everything. I know nothing, honestly. It's all a lie. Everything I've ever said is a lie, probably, maybe. I don't know. Guilty Gear.
Well, I'm happy for you. I don't know what it means, and yeah, it just kind of came off as odd when I saw it.
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
It means that there are. It means that there are gay people
Okay.
in the anime.
Good.
Well, that's good.
One of them.
Amber.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
The roll.
Pick
The
a-
arm is a
Pick a number
roll
between 1 to
over.
5.
Pick a number what?
Pick a number between 1 to 5.
4.
I'm so mad at you right now. I'm so mad.
Why?
I was doing a wonder pick on TCG Pocket, and there was 2 art rares in it, and it was pick slots 1 and 2, or at least that's what they were switched to. And I was just wondering, which card do I flip over? And I got an Araquanid. No wait, I got a. What's the fucking pre-evolution? What's the name?
Dupider? Or
Dupider.
Too tighter.
Jupiter. Jupiter gets stupider.
Guys,
Leave it alone. It didn't do anything wrong. Why are you hating? Why are you a hater?
No, Dupider's cool. I'm just mad.
You're
Oh
just
well.
a hater.
Well, happy
Shame.
birthday, I guess. Hey, don't shame me.
I'm shaming you so much.
Don't shame me.
You are being shamed.
Don't make me laugh.
Guys, I was never able to say what
I'm
my
going
favorite
to shame
team is.
you for being wrong and shit. I don't know.
I guess I was wrong.
Yeah,
But
I love Guilty
Okay,
Gear.
then that's fine. I don't get to say what my favorite team is. You know.
Anyways, I'm really
Jump.
convinced that in Pokemon TCG okay, I've been walking in this Minecraft world for the past podcast episode, and it's still the same biome. I
why are you
think.
playing Minecraft? You know what? No, we're not gonna Minecraft. Gem, you're gonna give us your team right now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I know you've been waiting.
Exactly.
I know you've been.
I pointed it out. Yeah.
I
No,
know,
now
you-
I don't wanna.
you-
Now I don't wanna.
No,
now I don't wanna.
no,
No.
you're
Now I
gonna. You're
don't
gonna.
wanna.
No,
Because
you
I-
pointed it out.
I had
No.
to point it out. Now I don't
No,
want to do it.
you pointed it out. That means you're gonna do it
Yeah,
because
what's your
that was because we should have.
Literal
We're gonna
No, I don't
Literal
wanna.
behavior
No,
right
no, I don't
here.
wanna. No, I don't
What
wanna.
No.
No, no,
Please.
now I don't wanna. You
I
got.
can't believe
viewers-
it. I'm at
viewers-
preschool again.
Well, I don't want to feel like I'm being pitied, so I'm not gonna say it.
Okay,
No.
how about this? Okay, hang on. How about Jem? How about this?
What?
You're gonna fucking do your team right now, bitch! There, does that work better for you?
Holy
Now,
shit!
now I want to leave the call. Now I don't want to be here.
Holy shit!
Wow, Amber.
Oh my fucking god!
Seems like that didn't work.
No,
What
now I
was
want
it?
to not be here. Now I want to leave. Wah, 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 wah.
Why do you not want to share your Pokemon team?
Amber, you made it worse. What the fuck?
Fine, I'll say it.
Yes.
I don't like.
Eventually.
I don't like bringing attention to whatever.
No,
What?
Okay.
Jem, do you
My-
think that anybody's gonna see this?
That's true. That's true. You did make a good point. Okay. So
I'm full of those sometimes.
since I'm a big Gen 7 person, anytime I
Yes.
go out to play Pokemon Go, I carry a little pouch with me, and it has pins for the 3 starters from Gen 7. I don't think anybody's pointed it out yet, but I like to keep them on me. But right, my first Pokemon I think would be Rowlet, because I love
Hey,
Rowlet.
you're closing off the starter trio.
Yeah,
And
I
all
love,
of us have different forms of the start, like, different evolutionary stages, which is really
that's
funny.
true.
Yeah,
I
you guys
just
are
noticed
cool. You guys
I
are
was-
cool.
that. Listen, you can have Typhlosion. It's fine. Just never mention Typhlosion on Twitter, or unfunny people will come after you.
That's true. I gotta keep them away because
Same goes with my
fucking Legends
Flareon.
Arceus. You know what
Yeah.
they do.
But
never even-
I would like to have Rowlet because he is so stupid, and I love it for that. I can't help but because I remember watching the Gen 7 anime, right? I don't remember when. I
Mhm.
think it might have been in lockdown, and it just kind of made me realize, wow, Rowlet can look so dumb. I love it, and yeah, ever since then, I really love Rowlet. It was also the starter. Also, the Sidgewai was like the first starter, that I beat my first Pokemon game with. So, I would like to have Rowlet and then eventually become the Sidgewai. But I think my second Pokemon would be Smeargle. Also because it looks very dumb,
Ooh,
and it's
that's
an
a
artist
tough. That's
too.
a good choice.
That
Yeah,
is a good choice.
You know, lots of
I-
people used it in Ubers here, like during Gen 7, Gen 8 for the competitive scene
oh, I
because
didn't
of
know
like
that.
sp-
I think
because
I
of like
think I know
Spore and
that
stuff.
it can duplicate moves. I don't know really how
Mhm.
Sketch works. I know it can duplicate moves, but I don't really know how.
Yeah, and
Our
also I think
friendship
it had
and love.
Yeah.
like Doodle as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I think one
Um,
thing I loved was I think one thing that opened me to like the Smeargle. I think I saw an artwork. I don't remember who it was. I think I saw it on Twitter, and it was
Mhm.
of Smeargle. It was this imagination of what if Pokemon were in real life, and then it was this Smeargle painting in a cathedral, right? And it
Oh
was
shit!
I don't remember what's the name of that one painting where it's God reaching out to a dude.
Yeah,
Um,
I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, it was the image was Smeargle painting that, but instead of God, it was Arceus, and there was a bunch of other Pokemon on the other side. And I
Oh, I
remember,
see
It's
it.
it's called the creation of Adam.
right, that one.
Mhm.
And oh my god, I saw that artwork, and I was like, wait, this Pokemon's actually kind of cool if you think about it. He also looks so dumb. Actually, I like him. And yeah, I haven't had a team with it, but next game that comes out, I beg that Smeargleism, Legends Arceus. Legends
Oh, yeah.
Z to A. I beg that it is in Legends Z to A so I can have it in my team.
Hopefully.
And I think my third Pokemon is Golurk. I don't know. I don't really have much an explanation for Golurk. I just really like how Golurk looks.
He's
Fair.
the big guy.
Yeah,
Big guy
like
with a big
Just the
fist.
thing.
yeah, like gentle giant kind of thing.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that's one of the Pokemon that I don't really see brought up much in favorite Pokemon. I'm gonna go get some water after I finish my sentence, by the way. Don't see it brought up very much with favorite Pokemon conversations, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. I think what would be my
Mhm.
I think my fourth one would definitely be I had a list. I kind of forgot. uh, I know I had Smeargle, Decidueye, Golurk. I think I had Zygarde as my fourth one.
That's
'Cause-
tough. That's cool.
Yeah, I know. Okay, a
That's-
lot of people. I know that a lot of people don't like to put legendaries on their teams because it's like, oh yeah, you're just putting it because it's just a legendary. It's cool, but I mean, listen, if there's gonna be a cool legendary that you're gonna put on your team, it should be Saigon, because like, I think it was also the X and Y anime as well that inspired me to put Zygarde, because I vaguely remember when I was a kid, I like binged the entirety of the X and Y anime, and
I
then
did the
I
exact same
was-
thing.
I was so sad because it was just like I think they had like seasons 1 and 2 out. They didn't have the third one, which was X, Y, and Z. And then I think I like searched up like Pokemon X and Y, and then I noticed that there was this like X, Y, and Z, and I was like, "Huh? What do you mean? There's a Z? There's a third season?" And then I learned that it's like it's only in Japan for now. Like it's not translated yet. And I was like,
Mhm.
"But I want to see it." And then I remember being like catching up with the Japanese episodes. I really I exclusively remember like watching them in Japanese and not understanding a single thing. But I watched it just because I wanted to see the cool Pokemon. And then I remember losing my absolute mind when they got to the whole stuff with like Zygarde and Lysander, like the big showdown. And I think one thing that made me love Zygarde was that final moment where just like it goes into the battle and then with the other core Zygarde cell and then calls all the cells from around the world into it so it can become it can become 100% Zygarde. I remember as a kid I was like, wow, that is so cool.
So
I
which
think that's
Zygarde
probably
would you choose to have?
Or which one? I think I would like. I don't know. I guess. Probably if I'm at the beginning of my journey, I guess I'd say the dog form, and then like
Yeah.
later on the snake form. But
I think
God, Zygarde's so cool.
100% Zygarde looks so goofy. I cannot take it seriously.
The
That's
cells
fair.
look
I just
goofy.
can't. It looks
The
really
cells so look
stupid.
so goofy. I wish there would be
Look
like plushies of the cells.
Look at
Oh,
my.
that would be so cool. I think there are. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I want there to be one of I forget the name that what's the girl from the
Oh shit, there is.
there's Clement, there's Bonnie, right? That's her name, Bonnie, and then I think she named the Zygarde so Squishy, I think.
Yes,
in the
I
anime.
remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Look at this.
Wait, I want to see.
Embed fail.
Oh,
Embed fail.
That is so cool. So cool.
Dork.
It's $17, but it's so cool. It's like a
Oh, it's
it's
in
like
the
a
Pokemon
Zygarde.
Center, actually.
Actual Pokemon Center, and it's in stock. Are you kidding me? That's crazy.
I just
Oh, wow.
realized
The Zygarde
first
core
race-
sitting cuties plush is rated with microbeads, so it sits
the
up when
horse
you
race
put it on a
test
flat
championship
surface.
thing was 43 minutes long, and I just realized that like I sat through the entire thing and I didn't move or go to do anything else. I sat there for 45 minutes and I just did something, and that's Scary.
Oh my god, just look at all
Oh
these.
my god!
Sorry,
It
that's
really
it.
is. I'm looking at the plushie. It really is just Zygarde.
Yeah.
With a core. Oh my god.
Their most expensive Poke Plush on the Poke Center website is this 31.5-inch Porygon.
Oh.
That's so awesome looking.
Right, but Zygarde. I remember I had another one. I don't remember what the other one I had in mind was. Maybe let me look at Pokemon Go. I think my other. I don't listen for fair thing. I mainly brought up the question. I didn't know that you all would say, exactly 6 Pokemon. I only have 5.
Well, that's
I don't
fine.
have a-
Fair enough. Like,
I don't have a full team of Pokemon I like.
Well, you're the one
but,
at the start who said it's fine if we have less. So
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say that.
Yeah, that's because I was setting up for myself, so I didn't look dumb.
That's fair.
What was the last one I had? Oh, right. Scizor.
$500.
ooh, scissors are nice one. That was my
Yeah, that's the other one I was thinking. Yeah, Scizor. I really like Scizor. It looks dumb, but no. I'm getting my words mixed up. It looks menacing, but I feel like Scizor would look very cute if it looked dumb. I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put the vision I have, but it has the potential to look dumb, and it also looks very menacing. So I like it. And I think that's my 5 Pokemon, because I don't think I have a 6th one.
Fair.
No, that's fair. Oh man, I'm thinking of some other Pokemon that I would have honorably mentioned, like Tropius. Tropius is so cool. Though he kind of gets TKO'd by any ice type move.
My honorary
Oh,
mention.
I can't believe you excluding Pokemon because their competitive viability. You're so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I love
Shinpao?
bananas, but at the same
Shinpao
time,
is really cool. That's my
Shinpao
honorary
is
mention.
really cool.
Like, I cannot stress this enough. I found out about Shinpao online. I figured out how to get it. I completed the quest before I had completed any other gyms or those star trial things, and I just went around and I completed the Arvin's whatever, because that's how you level up the Pokemon you're allowed to catch, right? So I just did all of those in a row, and then I went and I caught Shinpao. And I was severely under-leveled at that point, for the record. And then I was me and my level 30 guys, and then just level 60 evil snow leopard. They're just a little guy, and I love them with all of my heart.
Yeah, I really like the designs that they made for the group of the Ruinous Trio.
It's a quad. Quadruple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the quad. Sorry, I forgot it was 4.
Ruinous quadruple.
Yeah, because there's also the you have a leaf pile, a snow kitty, some kind of thing with antlers, a
Firefish.
fish.
It's
Actually,
a cow.
it's a bowl.
It's a bowl. Get it? Oh, it's a bowl.
It's a oh, is that why it has the thing? It's a bowl.
It's
Oh
a
my
bowl,
God.
and it has the thing to hold the bowl up.
It has a bowl on its head, and it's
Undertale Yellow
okay.
had that joke already.
Oh, that's
Undertale
really
Yellow had
good.
that joke already. Undertale Yellow.
Wait a
had that
minute.
joke already.
Oh, I just thought of another one. I thought of Clodsire. He's so funny.
Oh, aren't they plushies
He's-
of those? Aren't there
I love
plushies?
Yes. He's a
And before-
flat, derpy
And
guy.
before noise complaint
who
from my
can poison
mom, that
you.
very loud realization.
Oh my god, and And can I just say that I love Clodsire, not just like as a Pokemon, but competitively too. Like nobody ever uses Stockpile, but I do, and it's so funny when people can't do shit to me because I basically negate any stat changes with Unaware, and then I just have like 2.5 times defense and special defense while I'm passively healing from leftovers, while I also have myself while I also have myself recover, and then I have like two moves, and I just go to town with regular attack. Like, bro is a goat, and the only thing that stops him is fucking Skarmory.
I don't think he's a goat, but you know, I
He's
think he's
the
meant to
goat.
be more of an aquatic creature.
He's the goat. He's so goated. Zooted with the sauce. Of the poison
Zooted with the
variety.
sauce.
Yeah.
I don't think you should say words if you don't know what they mean.
So I think
I
you're
do know.
zooted with the
True.
sauce.
I am not zooted with the sauce because
Yeah.
Please stop
I
saying
refuse
that.
to
I don't
get
think you
zooted.
understand it.
I think I do know what it means.
Okay, I believe you.
know.
um,
Wait, what did
But
you
no.
say?
no, I was just laughing.
Oh, okay.
I was saying that
I thought someone told a funny joke.
Does Soul know what zooted means, or does Soul like what did you say, Soul?
I said
What?
I know what zooted means. I know what it means.
Sure.
Then explain it.
It's like another synonym for being high, like another. It's
Yeah,
it's
zooted.
synonymous with getting high, baked, stoned. You know, flying off of the saucer of life.
Yes.
I don't
Clouded,
think I've ever heard that
jaded,
one.
Yeah, you don't want to be.
cross-faded.
You don't want to be. You don't want to be the next. Lean is a drug, right?
I do not want to be another one of
I'm gonna be
those.
honest. This is friendly fire, but gosh, that is the whitest person alive. I think.
I every time this gets brought up, I have the string pull response of I really don't understand why people hated that so much.
I mean, yeah, it was. I
Oh,
don't
the lean is a
understand why
drug.
it was hated. I think it was somebody saying something kind of, silly.
Yeah.
But like,
think-
I thought it was
say
funny.
silly things on the
it was
internet all
like-
the time.
Like I think that like the way they said it, sure, I get why that's silly, but like the sentiment, I don't really get why people were like, well, you should have known. Like, no, I don't see why they should have.
I think it's a thing of like people like Fia was saying, like people don't want to people want you to know what you're saying before you say it, right? You don't want to be shouting something if you don't know what it means. I think that's why people didn't really like that. But I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Like it does look silly, yeah, but I'm probably guessing the person who posted it did say, talk about lean before without knowing that, well, it was a drug. And then it came
That
out as
person
like,
was
well,
an
you
F
couldn't-
and F modder, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure,
Tanakuchi.
Was it? Oh, that makes it funny.
Yeah, the creator of the
Why?
she was the creator of the FNF soft mod.
Oh, damn.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. What?
That's the
Hold on,
person
check on my
that it
right,
comes
but-
from.
Really?
Yep.
That makes it even funnier.
That's
Yeah,
At least it
honestly. I feel bad for laughing.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe I do. I'm not sure. Gotta think
but
about
I
it.
just I don't know. I just never got the backlash for it. Like people still I'll still see the screenshot of it to like occasionally. And
Yeah, I don't know why people still find it. It was like, it was like, I saw it once and I was like, oh, that's kind of goofy. And then people just kept posting it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, like I think yeah, like you were saying, like yeah, it's good to know what something means before you say it. But when it comes to like meme culture, a lot of times that like that stuff kind of just gets spread around because people will mimic it and do the same thing because it's a trend, it's a meme, it's supposed to be something that's stupid and funny and you don't really think about too much. Like I'd get it if it was like a serious thing, but it's a meme. Like I'm sure that 90% of the people who were posting about lean didn't know what it actually was. It was just something where she got singled out because she said it in a very goofy, I guess, white way.
She did say it in a very white way.
And like, that's
To be fair.
silly.
Yes.
White people say things in white ways, and we can be like, haha, that's kind of cringe or silly, but it's not weird or like a wrong. You're not in the wrong for saying it like that. And it's like the people like I just don't get it. I just don't get the hate for it. Like people would say she should have known, like it's a drug or something, and it's like
I think
no.
it's because people really like don't like it when something of someone's culture becomes a meme, and then people start spreading it, and then the meaning of that thing just gets lost.
Yeah,
I think that might be it. But
yeah, I get that. That I get. I think it's, but like if it is in that case, you should blame the trend more than the people engaging in it, because the internet's
true.
gonna do what the internet's gonna do. It's not really something you can stop.
It's true.
If someone learns about it, then I feel like that's more a good thing. You should just kind of be like, well, like the trend's dumb, but if you're engaging in it because it's popular, then that's just normal things that people do. And it's not, and I don't even think it's a case of like, just because, like, it's not a thing where it's like, oh well, it shouldn't be a case where just because the internet does it means it's fine. Like, like there are cases where, yeah, the internet does it at large, but it's not a thing that should happen. But I don't know, with memes, it's so much of like a foggy gray area that it's like,
I feel like people tend to find something that exemplifies a thing that they don't like. Like they just try to find a person
trying to
to
find a
attach that
scapegoat.
thing
yeah, to
onto.
make an example out of. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably what really happened there, and I just don't agree with it personally. Like, they weren't doing anything wrong or terrible to get a ridiculous amount of backlash, but it happened. And
Yeah, no, and don't get me wrong. I think there's a lot of times where people get a lot of backlash for that type of stuff, and it's definitely unwarranted. I can understand why people get upset, though. Like for me personally, when people talk about like Bloods and Crips and stuff like that, it's like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. At least the majority of the people that I've heard say that, I don't really hear it anymore, so I'm kind of happy with that. But if anything, that's just like a personal thing because, I know some shit going on with that, and so that's something that I don't necessarily like joke about. But like if other people do it, it's not like if they're doing anything wrong. It just, if for some reason it attacks me. But what I mean to say is like, when people say it, it definitely makes me feel like, this person's fucking stupid. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But but like altogether, like there's not really anything wrong going on, I mean, just because I feel like they don't know what the fuck they're saying and all that type of shit, it doesn't mean that they can't like joke around and say it, even if it's not necessarily, within their knowledge as to what that type of shit is about. It's obviously advocated that people go and learn about these types of things, so when they're talking about this type of stuff, they don't sound fucking stupid. But that doesn't mean they're talking. That doesn't mean they're fucking illegal or talking illegal, because they're, most of the time, it's just people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So you can't really hold it against them too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think.
And I'm sure it's like that for other things with other people and stuff like that. Like it's really subjective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think not that this apply. Not that the point I'm about to make applies to this situation. But I think there's also a case where it's like there's a lot of situations where it can be some of those people who are kind of saying things or spreading trends around that they may not know a lot about of are a lot younger, and therefore have even less of like the like a reason or ability to really know about that stuff or understand like the things about it. Like, again, this doesn't apply to the situation we were just talking about. Tamakuchi is as far as I know in her early 20s at the time, or at least an adult. But I know, like, you know, trends will happen and like people will be like, hee hee, that's kind of funny, and then after the fact it's like, man, that was kind of maybe we shouldn't have done that. That was kind of offensive. Like that was like that's kind of a thing with like an example I can give is Ugandan Knuckles. That was a
I was just about to bring that up. It's like, that's
yeah,
weird.
like it was a very, you know, it started out kind of silly, then it got really racist.
Honestly, I think it was always racist.
I think well, I think like
No, I think like just like the gentleman.
no. What I mean, it like the Ugandan Knuckles part is the racist part, but like the original animation with like the like
Oh,
the,
if we're just
that
talking
they
about like
made,
the image.
yeah, like the
Itself.
original like
that
base
was
of it
normal,
was fine,
to my knowledge.
and then like the whole Ugandan thing was like kind of
yeah, then like
yeah.
yeah.
For me, I can see why people can be like offended on the whole like Gunga Knuckles thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I laughed and enjoyed that, but it's not like it's necessarily devoid of anything wrong with it. And I can definitely understand, you know, the type of like racial stuff that goes on with it. Oh, there goes Fia. She's died. She has died right now.
She said sorry, I'll BRB. Okay.
Well, but when it comes down to it, a lot of it is subjectivity, but like being aware of things is definitely something I advocate, because even if it's something that, even if, you know, you're just enjoying something in the moment and you don't really have, you know, ulterior motives and ulterior thoughts when it comes to like enjoying like a joke that's going on, um it's always good to just have that context, so that way you're not doing something or saying something that might accidentally step into territory that's already kind of on eggshells. Is what I personally think. I mean, I'm all for don't care what anybody thinks, in terms of like people like constantly putting bad shit on you, but when it comes to being aware of certain things and then working around that, I think that's also like a very vital part of, you know, being human, is being aware. And I guess in a sense how other people would call it is being woke. Be woke, everybody! Oh!
I'm awake.
I am woken.
Me when I get up in the morning.
Sorry. Sorry. I see a listing for a 2012 Nissan Altima on my Instagram things, and it's 3 pictures of a car, but it's one picture of these like 2 like naked dudes like on each other.
What?
It's like a torso up picture of these 2 older like Mexican dudes, just
that's not really what I'm asking about, man. I'm asking why.
No, get into more detail.
Like, I was just scrolling because I was looking at stuff, and then I just see that from a meme page that I follow, and I'm just like, that must. No wonder why it's $96.
Oh,
I'm just
by
kidding.
the way, I don't want to ask,
Here.
but Amber, what was your last Pokemon? Okay, you said you had what? Primarina, Mimikyu, Zeraora, Maractus, Alcremie, what else?
Braixen.
Right.
Braixen.
And Soul, you said you have Magnemite, Typhlosion, Torkoal, Probopass, Porygon Z, and Moltres.
Yes.
Okay. I kind of don't remember other Fia's other two.
You have
It was
down?
Mimikyu,
I
Liepard,
was making it.
Vaporeon, Torocat, and then what were the other two?
Wooloo.
Wooloo. Wooloo and
I'm trying to remember that last one. But let me put Torcat in here
what was the last
with the Eviolite. No,
I don't
that's not gonna
remember.
work.
You don't remember either? Well, I either ask Fia or I'll have to watch the recording again.
Are you collecting this for something?
That sounds like probably. Let's see. Flare Bits, Outrage, Bucket, Give It Crunch, Leech Life? I didn't know Torcat knew Leech Life. That is very interesting to know. And then I guess if anything I can just slap on, I don't fucking know. Fuck it, we'll slap on Leech Life. Might as well. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out that last Pokemon that she's.
Okay, Mimikyu, Liepard, Vaporeon, Torocat, Wooloo. What was the last one?
Oh, that last one. Fucking. I gotta go through a regional dex.
Oh,
Hold on. I gotta. Um, we, everybody in the podcast, we are currently trying to figure out Fia's sixth Pokemon that she had stated. National Dex. National Pokemon Dex. Because we talked about Eevee.
no.
We already have Vaporeon on there. No. Oh man, because I'm trying to think. Trying to remember what she said. Finding Pokemon in Syrupy.net. But I guess while we're looking for this, I guess in general, like, what are some other things besides like the Pokemon stuff that we've been up to?
Amber and I have been playing a lot of Minecraft.
Yep. We've been
Oh
Minecrafting.
Yeah.
We've been Gem has been looking through the sacred texts to figure out mechanism.
Oh yeah. I've been. Yeah.
Fuck.
Mechanism is like it's a tech mod. So I've been figuring out how you work out stuff. There's like stuff you can do so you can multiply like 1 iron to get
Do you think
5.
do you think I can put understanding a Minecraft tech mod on my resume and people will accept it?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
You're hired.
So yeah, I also made my own daughter. She's kind of useless.
What?
Doesn't do much. Doesn't do much. Just
I'm
kind of pulls
very-
energy.
So-
Yeah, I made my own mechanical daughter, and she's useless.
Well, like,
yeah.
like
Jim
my
made
like
Jim made a little like robot companion and wanted to name it Useless Daughter. But also worth mentioning that the robot's treads are lesbian flag colored.
Yeah. No, that's why.
name...
No. That's why I called it daughter.
Yeah.
But then I realized because I made the bot to be like,
Yeah.
oh, I wish because I wanted to find a way. We have a lot of like raw ore, right? Like the ore block itself and I wanted to find
Mhm.
a way to mine it without having to mine it myself because there's so much. And I thought maybe if I make the robot, I'll be able to, well, make it so it can mine everything.
Mhm.
And then
Right.
I figured out, okay, well, it can't do that. So I ended up naming it Useless Daughter because it just
Yeah.
doesn't do that.
But the amount of the character space only let Gem type out the first four letters of daughter. Uh, so, so it's just
Dot.
yeah, useless dot, or as I like to call her, useless dog.
Don't call her a dog.
That's even worse.
It look, all you have to do is
um,
replace the U with a W, and then it's useless dog.
you got that useless dog in her. I'll stop. I'll
He's
stop. I'll
he's
stop.
got that useless dog in her.
Fuck, I don't know which Pokemon Fia said was her sixth. I don't remember. I went through the whole national text. Oh my gosh, I'm looking through again.
I know it
It's
was a
one of these.
cat.
It was
Was
a
it?
cat.
Yeah, she had. Didn't we say? Wasn't there a comment about how she had 3 cats?
Yeah, and
Lightbar counts as one.
Terracat is another one.
Per cat.
Mimikyu is one she said. And I said Vaporeon is basically a cat. So we have 3 cats.
Was it Chin Pao?
No, that was an
She was
honorable
talking about that
mention.
after. Yeah.
Uh, what's a big cat? What's a big cat on Pokemon? What's a big cat?
I'm trying to figure it out. She hates Empoleon, so that's one I
Empoleon.
can cross off.
Yeah, you can cross off
She didn't
one
by
of
What?
chance say Milotic, right?
No.
No.
Okay.
One one out of minus 1 out of 1,000, like 28. I don't remember what's the number.
Yeah.
1,028 Pokemon. That's crazy. Um, no, not Delcatty. That would have been a good choice though. Uh,
Our memories are
Smeargle is
failing
yours,
us.
Jim. I don't. Delibird? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, obviously. It's obviously Delaware.
You know who would have Delibird as their favorite Pokemon?
Ooh.
Santa Claus.
I figured you were gonna say that.
Old Saint Nick. Let's see. I can't find it, so I'm gonna stop looking for it because I actually don't know.
Well, she said she'd be right back, so I guess she'll
Hmm.
come back and...
I guess we can wait until she gets back. For now, I will just have this unfinished Pokemon team of Fia's Mons because I was doing that.
Alright.
S-
Well, you know, one fun thing that
Mhm.
I've been doing is I got Fia to watch me go through the latest Grand Blue event. Cause
Oh.
I sent her. I was like telling her stuff about Unbound Asterism, and
Mhm.
she seemed interested in the storyline and character, or at least a couple of characters that were in there, and they put out the follow-up event like a
Mhm.
few days ago. So I've been having her play through it with me. And by play through it, I mean I read her the whole thing because it's basically just a visual novel. But you know,
Well, from what it sounds like, it sounds fun.
it is. I am
Good.
there's a lot of gay people
Happy
at
birthday.
Frankfurt.
Oh, you know what's something funny I said the other day? Amber's mom came in, and I could like before Amber muted, I could hear a little bit of it before, and after Amber came back, I said you should get your mom into Grand Blue,
Yeah.
and then I said and then afterwards I said I think she would really like Belial.
Or you asked, or I think it was you asked me like, do you think she would like Belial?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, yeah,
uh,
it's my mom is I would say the least gamer of our family. She
mm,
she does like, I think what she mostly does is like watch TV shows or movies, a lot of documentaries.
yeah, that's some part for the
Funnily,
course.
Yeah, I
yeah.
think she says a lot of times that the last time she really played a game, or at least like, you know, on her own, was like old arcade games like Breakout or Centipede.
Mm.
Like that was her.
Centipede's a fun one.
Yeah, she says I think like she the only real thing that she has played like modern day is Mario Kart.
That is actually
And
fire.
she yeah, she has played Mario Kart. She's not the best
But
at
she,
it.
Is she one of those that if there's too much going on the screen, it gives him a headache?
Yeah. She'll say things like how there's too many buttons on controller. She can't can't manage it. She prefers the single joystick and like two buttons for controls of like arcade games.
Mm.
You do two things,
Too complex.
and it's a simple experience. That's her go.
Fucking games being so complex, and now being so expensive nowadays. I mean, have you seen like the price for
Uh,
Mario Kart
Oh,
World?
and
Oh,
did you see how Xbox is hiking their prices too?
mm-hmm.
$80
I
games
saw
and
that.
even more expensive consoles.
Like their shit is getting up to like $600. That's crazy. I can't believe that. And for like the Nintendo like Switch 2, like from what I've been seeing, like tariffs have been raising the prices extremely so.
apparently that didn't have to do with it. Apparently,
Really?
yeah, they didn't really even consider them when they made the price for the Switch. They were just
Yeah,
being greedy.
yeah. It was
Oh.
the
Well,
prices
fuck
for
Nintendo. But that doesn't mean the
the
tariff is
tariffs
not fucking
like
shit up.
the tariffs did increase the price of like controllers and external hardware. But it did. I don't think it increased the price of the Switch itself. But yeah, the games were going to be $80 regardless of the tariffs, from what I understood.
Well, they did fuck up something, I guess.
It's like Nintendo is very like Nintendo is very much the like they do a lot of things that are easy to not agree with, but they're also still probably the best company just like by virtue of a lot of the other things that they do as well. Like
Mhm.
their kind of shitty money things are like almost just par for the course, and they're just better in other aspects to the point where by default they just kind of are the best. Like they have in the past openly been supportive of like LGBTQ rights. They have previously spoken out against AI and don't want to use it. They don't participate in the American culture of firing and hiring cycles throughout the years.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
is back, by the way.
Sophia, we have an important question for you.
Sorry, my mom's going on a work trip tomorrow, and I want to say goodbye before she leaves for the week.
Oh.
What is that?
Bye, Fia mother.
Bye bye, mom. Fia mom.
What? Oh, okay, whatever. What was the question you had to ask?
The question is, what was your sixth? What was your sixth Pokemon?
We've been
Liepard. Liepard.
no, like we
Yeah,
can't.
no, wait, no,
we remember,
like they're all like all
we
six.
remember 5 of them, but we can't. What was the ones we know?
We got Liepard. Sorry, you go ahead.
Mimikyu, Liepard, Vaporeon, Torracat, and Wooloo.
What was the
Hey,
6th?
did you not remember?
No, we had Mimikyu.
No, we have Mimikyu,
Mimikyu, Wooloo,
Okay.
Liepard.
Wait, let me just.
Vaporeon, and Torracat.
Yeah. We've been trying to remember.
Flygon.
Flygon.
Flygon, right?
Flygon.
There
Sorry,
we
you
go.
confused me for a second because I had to think about which one you were which one you didn't have. Yeah. Flygon.
That's
Flygon
why
is like
the-
because it was so out there. It wasn't a cat.
Haha.
Yeah.
What did you guys think
I was
it was?
thinking we
Then we were trying to figure it out. We thought we were thinking it might have been another cat, but we weren't too sure.
Were there any cats
I
that
also-
stood out to you?
Well, I mean, not really, because like I don't. You didn't say like Delcatty or Skitty. You didn't say like Sprigatito or anything from that line. Originally, I thought you said Melodic.
That is. I mean, I. It's not like I have anything against melodic. That's pretty out there.
That is pretty out there. Not against Melodic though. We support
Melodic.
Melodic.
We like on this podcast. We're melodic lovers. We love melodic. We support melodic.
Oh yeah.
We support
Also-
women's rights and women's wrongs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I've made the Thea team.
Cool. Awesome.
Now I gotta make teams of every one of us.
Well, you can't make one for Gem because that's only 5. You're coming in at a disadvantage if you're doing it on it.
Well, people do 5 all the time.
Do they?
Wait, what are you making them for?
Pokemon Showdown, I'm assuming.
Because I'm bored for Pokemon
Is
Showdown.
this? So, are you gonna make? Well, your team is the most competitively viable one,
It has 3 fire types.
right? Oh, never mind.
It has 3 fire types. I want you to
You
know
were so
that.
specific with all of your things. I just assumed.
It has 3 fire types and the rock type. So
I'm bringing a Magnemite with an Eviolite.
That's not
12
good
million
enough.
times we listen. I don't know what is up with competitive Pokemon. We don't know what is powerful and what isn't.
I'll tell you what
Generally,
isn't
just
powerful.
by like asking around.
I'll tell you what
Does that
isn't
make any sense?
powerful.
Like
Unknown.
there are lots of I feel like there are lots of Pokemon that you wouldn't assume would be very good competitively. That they just are. That might just be.
Yeah. A lot of people were like that with Pachirisu, but
Yeah,
we
exactly.
won the
That's
World
like
Championship back in like
That's like
2012.
the
I believe.
example I'd give. It's like
I want to bring Sigilif over there one day, but I don't think I'm that competitive to go to a championship.
I think you could do it.
I'll probably knock out the second round or so. But that's about it.
You should go there. I would support you.
Happy birthday to me.
Okay,
Happy
so
birthday.
for my team, just so you can, have a 6th one. It's not really one of my favorites. Actually, it's just not a Pokemon I consider either way. Just put
It's actually
Mr.
not a
Rhyme.
Pokemon I like. I actually hate this Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't like it or hate it, but just put Mr. Rhyme in there.
Mr. Rhyme! That's very funny. I like
That's
that.
so random.
Exactly.
He's such a silly guy. I'm putting a choice scarf on him. And he has really good special attack too.
When I was a child, my ultimate Pokemon strategy was actually just give all of your Pokemon leftovers. Because recover HP. If you have HP, you don't die. So anything that helps recover HP is good.
Shut
That was
up,
my
Windows!
I agree.
What?
Sorry, I
Did you say
gotta.
something about windows?
I said shut up, Windows.
To the window! To the
'Cause
wall!
my
To the wall!
computer just
I
put
hate
out
ceilings.
a thing about Windows Defender summary.
Oh god.
How dare you scan my computer for viruses? Can't believe it.
Love
Yawn!
these bitches drop.
Yawn!
Motherfucker!
Yawn.
Love these bitches drop.
Yeah, I don't know why. When I have a really weird habit that I've noticed that when I yawn, I say yawn out loud. Like while yawning.
Mm.
It's bizarre. I don't know why I do it.
Wait.
This entire time, I still haven't found a different biome. By the way, I feel like I'm going actually insane.
Well, at least.
At least what?
Sorry, I was adding a bunch of physical moves to Decidueye and giving them long reach. But, well, at the very least, you're not in a rubber room full of rats, is what I was gonna say.
In the rubber room?
1980
A rubber room.
A rubber
full of
room?
rats.
Vroom, 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 vroom.
A rubber room full of rats?
A rubber room full of rats.
Rubber room.
That reminds me of the time that I hatched a 100 IV Varoom at midnight while I was getting carts in a parking lot. It was
That
nice.
sounds fun.
Yeah, I was finishing up my late night shift because I was
Okay,
the
I'm just
closing
making.
30.
I'm making a new world. I'm calling it. What should I name my world?
Ralph's parking lot.
What parking lot?
Ralph's parking lot.
Who's Ralph?
No, like
He's a guy.
Pokemon.
No. Ralph's parking lot.
Like the Pokemon
Yeah,
route.
yeah, you know what? Rowlett's parking lot. Let's do that.
Well, no, I already put routes.
Routes. Oh, that also works.
Yeah, I thought that's what.
Routes is really cool. I actually have an art rare of Routes from
Maybe it's because I named the
Base
world.
Scarlet and Violet.
Minecraft advice: be nice to animals. Minecraft advice: during online play, you might see chat messages or other user-generated content not suitable for all ages.
Minecraft advice: don't dig down, you fuck.
Minecraft?
Minecraft is Minecraft.
Amber will understand.
Minecraft.
Only Ambers will understand this reference.
Hit the Amber button.
Hit the Amber button to Amber and Amber.
That'd be so PP. Alright. This is where I stop. Because we have an hour and 20 minutes to go, I think, maybe.
You say
Yeah.
that like we're being held hostage here, which we're not.
I am. I have an M4 to the back of my head.
We're not supposed to say that out loud, though.
Oh, fuck. Well, this might be my last episode. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you say that now.
All I will say is, everybody, tell me what the new megas are in Pokemon Zeta A, because I need to know. I think
Raspy.
Flygon is... Actually, I hope Flygon is confirmed.
It's not
A lot of-
Flygon. Flygon is never getting a Mega Evolution, and you have to just...
No, they gotta. They
No, they're
got
not.
to. They made a concept before, and they're bringing back
Listen.
megas now. It'd be
No,
stupid.
no, listen. Who had Flygon on their team? Me.
You.
You all forgot. You think I don't want Mega... I want Mega Flygon more than...
No. That's a given. But
I
thinking
want
about
Mega
it
Fly
now,
more than most
this
people do. Like, I don't even want it because people, like, you know how, like, it's like how people say they want a new F-Zero game, but they don't actually want a new F-Zero game. They're just saying that because there hasn't been a new F-Zero game in forever. Get that?
no,
Like, that's, I feel like that's the general vibe around Mega Flygon. Same with Dunsparce. And honestly, I think the Dunsparce was like the best evolution they could have given Dunsparce.
I love the Dunsparce, but
Like the
on
Dunsparce, it makes me so happy. It's just more like it's like, oh, okay, you want an evolution of Dunsparce? Here, if you love Dunsparce so much, have some more of it,
and then it
bitch.
became a fan favorite.
I adore it. Like I absolutely adore it for that. It's like a Pokemon that was made out of equal parts love and spite, I think.
Maybe. I mean, I think so. I
That's my
certainly think
headcanon.
so.
That's my real life headcanon.
And then what they did was for the Dunsparce, they made it so that it was very extremely difficult to get the what was
The
it
three,
the
the
three
version, the one that
segment
makes it the Dunsparce.
the Dunsparce
Dun dun
Dunsparce.
dun. We had the same at the same time.
The Dunsparce is just that freakalicious. I also think that
Okay, I
like
don't
the
like this
fact that they
anymore. I don't like it when you say that.
okay,
Don't.
I'm sorry.
That's like a bad thing, I think.
You know what's a
Happy
Pokemon I've
holiday.
been thinking about?
What's
What?
the Pokemon you've been thinking about, Jim?
It's been spawning a lot in Pokemon Go, but I'm starting to like Wimpod a lot.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I just had a thought. You continue.
Yeah, I like Wimpod. It looks very dumb and wimpy. Yeah, because that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's its name.
Yeah.
So wimpy.
And then, but then
It's
it grows
such a
up
little
to
shit.
Glycopod, and it's actually a
Glycopod is
really
cool as
cool,
fuck.
yeah, a cool and menacing Pokemon. Also, Guzma uses
Yeah, but it's a bitch though because of its ability.
Okay,
What's
honestly, the only
ability?
thing
Emergency
keeping me from
Emergency
liking
exit.
from,
What does it
from
do?
liking that Pokemon is that I
When
really
you
don't like the
when you're about to get hit, what it does is that it switches out before it gets hit, and then like
Oh,
it
that's
makes. Yeah,
But
that's
the
so lame.
Pokemon
it's
is cool.
But the
it
Pokemon
switches
is cool.
specifically when its HP becomes half or less.
That's true.
It's a coward, and that's its whole thing, I guess.
Yeah, Galiciopod is still a wimp.
Yeah, what I was going to
Yeah.
say is, okay,
He's cool.
TCG Pocket, right? Okay, since the new expansion pass is out, right? So you should be able to trade things from the old one, right? From the one with the old one, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
Like we can trade from those now, right? Because you can't trade when it's like the newest one out, but then when it's not, they change it.
I
Is that how it
think
works?
I think there's been like some talk about that because when it comes to like that that older stuff like Pokemon Bank and stuff like that, because I think that shit was discontinued.
Please trade me your
So
Pikachu. Do you have a Pikachu EX?
oh wait, do I have a Pikachu EX? I think I might. Hold
That's
on.
the only Pokemon I
I
need.
actually got it off of Adam, I believe,
I've done
because
so many Wonder Trades. I just need it for my decks. You could have it back immediately after I add it to. I don't even think I can do that. I don't think you can actually do that.
For which Pikachu EX? Are you talking about the one from Shining Rivalries or the one from
Yeah,
Apex?
the newest one.
The newest one? Alright, well. We're doing a mid trade in the podcast. Here we go.
Amber is
Guys.
like Amber's going to explode us with her mind, I think. Amber, can you confirm?
I also
Personally, I just have no contribution to this conversation because I
thought you would.
I am the one person here. I am the one person here who is not nearly as into Pokemon. So whenever everyone else talks about Pokemon, I have nothing to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel
I
so
just-
bad if you feel.
No.
I hope you don't
It's my
feel
it's my
excluded.
counterbalance for having so many series that only I care about. So
Yes.
I do want to say that when I opened up my trading thing, I was immediately greeted by one of the people I'm friends with who are named Backshots. I
Huh?
don't know.
Sorry, I tuned out. What?
I have somebody in my friends list on TCG Pocket named Bagshots, and I didn't know that.
Oh.
That's the most nervous
We
laugh
were
I've ever
like-
heard. Okay, let me just open like the card back
The way
apart.
you were like, wait, I said that what? Oh my god, that was
Mr.
funny.
Mime,
But
Fletchling, Growlithe, Roxas.
where is
Oh, Lorna, that's
where's
new.
Fia? Where is Fia? Where is
I
she?
would like to say that there is this one random person. Let me. 1 second. Let me just do that.
There we go.
Next. 1 second. Okay.
It says you have a trade in progress.
I do? Oh.
Looks
Okay.
like it.
Okay. I do not anymore.
Alright, time to get back into the trade thing.
I would.
Because from what it looks like, you're all the way at the bottom.
Aw. Okay.
There we go.
There is this one person with a well, I say, oh yes, it's this one person with a Japanese name. I say as if their name is Yahoo. I don't know why I said that. Like I
like
didn't
what
know
Mario
what
says.
Yes, like what Mario
Yahoo!
says. No,
Yahoo!
it's not really. Whatever. You guys don't care about the nuances of the pronunciation of Japanese words, do you? It's not even nuances. It's just pronouncing it correctly. Anyways, it's Yahoo, and I guess well, I mean, like, but what? Sorry, I'm
By
getting
the
off
way,
topic, but like, it's like it's like, and I don't know. It's weird because like sometimes they just send me trade agreements, and we just like it's just like weird because it's just like you know what? It's random. Thanks, random Japanese person on the internet. We have come to a trade agreement. Like randomly from
This is what we
random
call
cards.
economics.
No communication. You.
That's so true.
Yes, trade. Okay, what do you want from me?
What do you want from me?
Economics.
Do you have that?
Okay,
Pokemon?
1 second. Let me think. Phillips curve.
What?
You
Wow.
wanted economics.
I did.
Yeah. What do you want for the
This is real
Happy birthday.
engaging.
what?
This is gonna like circle back to a topic that I had before, but like we really need to like look at mac and cheese stocks because they have been plummeting. People do not like mac and cheese anymore.
What?
What? What are
Yeah,
you
you guys
talking?
don't
I don't
mac
know.
and
I
cheese
was just
stocks. You guys don't know?
no.
I don't
Mac and
look
cheese.
into
Please,
the stock
tell me
market
what
of
you-
mac and cheese, Soul.
I
Why
don't
would
care
I do
about the
that?
stock market. Please. just
Nobody
stop
likes it anymore. I'm losing so much money.
Since stop
How are
investing
you
in mac and
losing
cheese
money? Are
stocks.
you a mac and cheese salesman?
I have shares, okay?
Why do you
Why
have
do you
shares
have
of
shares of mac and
mac and
cheese?
cheese?
because you never know when people, want to do that type of stuff when buy up like stuff
What?
and
I
you
feel
have
like
mac and
the-
cheese
I-
for there.
I feel like I'm the guy. I feel like I'm the guy from the soup store bit. Like I feel like the same as like how he probably felt.
Please, I'm begging you. What do you want me to trade you in exchange for the one Pokemon I need to complete my Pokedex?
Well, that's what this is about. Oh, I don't really care. You can send anything. I don't really need anything from Shining Rivalry in terms of regular
Going
EX.
to
I have them
kill
all.
you.
Okay, Tinkaton.
What-
No, you don't get Tinkaton.
Okay,
You get this.
let me see.
Gimme.
Oh, Pachirisu EX. Oh, that's cool. I'll do that. And
God.
I was so completely oblivious about the whole point of that conversation was supposed to for you to get your.
You were blamming about mac and cheese stocks.
Wait, okay.
I'm losing money,
Or was I
okay?
not the entire time telling Soul, hey, what do you want? What do you want? I was saying
Okay.
that.
I
Was
thought we
not?
were branching on. I thought we were
hallucinating?
branching into a different conversation. I
No.
apologize for that.
You just thought I opened a trade for shits and giggles?
Yeah. I was just kidding.
Finally, oh my gosh.
Like,
You know how horrible it was to just have the little empty slot just there, mocking me, and now.
and my stupid ramble about how I'm losing money in mac and cheese stocks is keeping
Oh,
you
no, I
at
had
bay from getting your
No earthly
Pikachu.
idea what the fuck you were going on about. Still don't actually.
I couldn't have possibly comprehended, honestly.
Just know that I am not
Like
a
you
very
just brought
wealthy
that up out of
person.
nowhere. You were just like, by the way, you were like, what do you want? I was like,
Look,
what do
I
you
was
want in
confused,
return?
alright?
And you were like, the stock market. Or like
Look,
not
when
the
you
stock
say-
market. You were like,
Look, when you say economics,
and
I
like,
think.
Buying a Fiat?
yeah, you said economics, so I said that Phillips curve because that's an economics term.
I thought
Yeah,
you were
well-
just saying like a random funny joke.
No, Phillips curve is an
No.
economics.
No. I mean Soul.
Wait, so are you genuinely invested in mac and cheese stocks?
A little bit.
Why?
Why?
Mac and cheese is. Okay, you mean craft?
Nobody
Like
cares about
Kraft.
mac and cheese.
Like craft stocks. Are you into craft?
That's
that
the
what you mean?
problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Like the
so
drug?
it's not- No,
Wow.
like the company that makes mac and cheese, Kraft.
Oh, I thought you said crack. Crack.
Invest in crack, guys.
You
Not
know,
financial
I've heard
advice,
of crack.
guys. This is not financial advice, but you should invest in crack.
I have
This is not
Guys,
financial
get-
advice.
cocaine.
get shares in crack.
Financial advice.
We're not financial advisors. Please do not.
Yes, we are actually. Legally, we're not.
This is what we do outside of the podcast, actually.
Guys,
Legally, we're
can
not.
the
Spiritually, we are.
stock market don't sue me.
The stock market can't sue you.
Don't sue me.
Please,
I don't think.
Wolves, please, the wolves of Wall Street, don't sue me.
All 5 of them.
Oh, I forgot to
Inside
collect
you,
the
there
fucker
there
Easter.
is the wolf
There we
of
go.
Wall Street.
Only one?
Yes.
What about the wolf of Floor Street?
What about the wolf of Ceiling Street?
What about...
You're left out of options.
How about the basement of Wolf Street?
What about
What about
the
the-
what about the fourth
What
wall
about
of
that?
Wall Street?
The wall of Wall Street.
The wall of Wall Street is
Wall
fucking
Street.
funny. Oh, I'm fucked. Holy shit. Are you okay, Fia?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, Soul.
Yeah.
Was Soul there when you saw that because apparently the Fortnite rap got flagged on the
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Fortnite rap
Oh,
got
yeah.
flagged.
Yeah,
Our
we,
karaoke episode was
Yeah.
very unfortunately
Controversial
like
with the Fortnite rap
the only
community.
thing
it was
that
controversial.
the only thing that really came out of that was, one, if we end up getting monetized, we can't monetize that video, and two, it's not available in Russia.
That's fine.
Sorry,
That's
Russian Monkey Brains podcast fans.
Our fan base in
because-
Russia
and
is
the song that got it restricted in Russia was the Christmas song. That-
really.
yeah.
I'm very surprised that Lava Chicken did not end up getting.
What do you
We
mean?
didn't even
Lava
That's
sing-
Chicken? We didn't-
actually
that wasn't
You
in
did-
that.
you did
What do you
sing it.
mean?
We did near the end when we were saying like goodbye. I told Sol, okay, quick, and then we sang it together.
Oh, yeah,
but
we did.
That wasn't the actual song. That was just you guys singing it. We didn't play the actual song.
That's true.
That's what
Okay.
gets flagged.
Oh yeah,
What
because
we do, a dickory dock. Our episode is banned in
Yeah,
Russia.
Also, for some reason, the song is I know it's the thing because it says the composer Andy Williams, but for some reason the title is stated as The First Noel.
when the Russians can't see this, the Russians can't see this.
Well, I can see
So
this
what
video.
they do.
Dukerita.
And don't forget to hang up your sock. Amber loves this song.
I don't.
What song?
She's lying.
Wait, what song?
The Christmas song that Fia.
It's the holiday season.
Happy Happy
The
holidays.
most wonderful time of the year.
No.
No, it's the one that's like Happy
Happy
holidays.
holidays.
I don't know.
Happy
Holidays.
holidays.
I don't know that song.
Every time I go back to the, it's so funny because I go back to the, I went back to the to the
It's the
channel
holiday
page,
season.
and I'm talking here. It's funny how there's still that I remember bringing this up in the episode that we noticed it, but I love how there's just a comment on episode 43 where someone just says, "I need to get on this podcast ASAP."
Oh,
I honestly, you know what? We should invite them on.
We should invite everybody on.
Watch.
We need 7 guests at the same time.
Well,
That
it's been
sounds
five.
like
It's
a
been 5
horrible
months.
idea.
It's been 5 months since they commented, and
They
and
still
we're
haven't answered our DMs.
We haven't even
Wait, is
sent
there
them any
actually?
DMs. They have a Twitter link in their on their channel bio.
If you want to come and join us on the Monkey Brains
They wanna
podcast,
be
make
on
sure
the
to
Brains
message our
podcast. They were just joking around.
make sure to message us directly so we can get you on the podcast for no reason at all other than it would be
Follow
funny.
me on tumblr.com. What's my name?
They're
Follow me if I get Stone Edge by Brayloom right now.
It's and Santa Claus coming round. Christmas snow is white on the ground.
oh my
Little
god.
dance.
They have a
He coming down the chimney, chow.
shut up.
Don't be rude, Amber.
Okay, I'm looking at their Twitter because I'm a creep.
Oh no.
No, I'm just kidding. And apparently they are the director of a reanimated collab for an SML video, and
Ooh, no, yeah, we're not having them on. No, we're not having them on.
they're
Sorry,
Yeah,
buddy.
no.
Yeah, sorry, no.
Their bio,
Sorry.
Let's see. In their bio, they are also.
Should we really be like calling someone out like this?
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
not
it's
saying.
funny.
I'm
Nobody's
not. I
ever
didn't say. I haven't said their name, but you know.
gonna-
Also
Our
worth
one follower.
mentioning.
If there's only one comment on the video, I'm pretty sure people can put it together by
Well,
looking.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
nobody's
but-
ever gonna see this.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
for a
sorry,
couple
buddy. Get
reasons.
better
One,
interests.
One, no one's ever gonna.
Oh my-
Not one, no one's
Wow.
really gonna see this. Two, I'm not like trying to clown on this person. Like,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh,
in
I
a way.
doubted
And
it.
three, and three, if you fought, you could. All I need to say is, hey, someone commented on this video, and their Twitter bio or their Twitter link is on their YouTube channel, so they really weren't hard to go off of.
Oh no, I get that. Amber, if you want to know, I was just trying to joke around. I was just trying to be silly goofy.
I know. I'm still
I'm
explaining.
To all of the followers at home who aren't as silly goofy
Yeah.
filled as me.
Fuck you, Hitmontop.
Also, in
Sorry.
their bio they say they are a voice actor, they are 19, and they're a JoJo fan.
I'm not sure what to take out of any of these information.
They also, I'm assuming, since they have the flag in their bio, they're also trans, and they have another flag in their bio, the flag of Cuba. So,
Nice.
Okay. I don't think.
Oh.
Okay. I was gonna make a joke, but I don't know this person, so maybe not.
Probably shouldn't make
Yeah,
jokes.
I probably wouldn't advise it.
I don't know what. I don't even have an inkling of what you were going to
Maybe.
say. But if you're questioning if you should say it or not, you probably shouldn't say
Yeah,
it.
I probably
Like a
shouldn't.
rule
I
of
probably
thumb.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I probably shouldn't make fun of a fan. You know.
I don't think they're a fan anymore.
Yeah.
That's
After
true.
this.
Yeah, you.
yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
cooked.
remember the episode after, like, I think the episode after they made that comment, we made we were kind of joking, like, hey, reach out to us if you want to be on.
And they haven't said shit.
That's what I said.
It's really-
I don't think we actually have any like social. Maybe we should link to your Twitter account, Amber.
I
I don't know.
No,
You're the one who runs
maybe
this
not.
shit show.
Wait, actually,
Yeah,
who has the
well,
most followers on Twitter
Not me.
out of any of us?
Probably Fia.
Probably.
Probably,
Yeah.
Followers do you have, Fia?
Like 5,000, no, 100 maybe.
I
Hold on,
know
let me check my
that.
Twitter.
Okay. I'm one follower away from
Yeah,
having
I'll actually-
550 followers.
Fia,
Actually,
yeah,
I
Fia
lose by
has-
default. I don't
yeah,
have it
Fia
anymore.
Has 549, which I think is definitely more than the rest. of us.
Wow, that's a lot.
I have
That
70.
is-
I have 129.
Yeah, because I have a lot, like, the majority of my followers are just friends.
Wow, you have
or,
70
like-
friends. I'm impressed.
Happy Friend
Not
Day.
not
Happy
exactly,
Friend Day.
but- And
To
then,
you.
and then like the
Hi, Carnivore.
the other majority is people from the r/FNF or from the FFE. Like that is the majority of my follower list. A couple of them are repeats. I know I have Temo following me twice, because
For me, how I gauge my follower, it's translations of Splatoon content. And people follow because they're like, oh, this person has the Splatoon. They are on the Splatoon wiki credited for the translations. They probably post about Splatoon. It's like, no, bitch, 12 million retweets of political content and the occasional me going insane about Unica. Fuck you.
Wow.
I have
I'm just
a-
kidding. I love
You
all of
scroll
my
down to
followers, even those that do not care about anything I say. But like they're like, and like Amber sees all. I think it's very disturbing.
Oh
think
yeah,
it's because I'm
I see
the follower
everything that you
of-
post.
It's the follower of mine that's most active. I think is that like I'm like you know what I mean.
I see all of your posts, and I
Like, I have to
and I,
admit-
rep- and I interact with almost none of them.
You interact with the ones that I lampshade you in.
Yeah. you-
What? What does that mean?
What do you mean what?
Lampshade? Like a moth?
It's like
Like a mod.
yeah. Wait, what? No, it's like the fancy. I feel like there's like a Twitter. People like made a Twitter word for it. You know, what is it?
Uh,
Well, now I'm gonna be driven crazy about it, but no, it's like when you like refer to somebody. but like not directly,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like it's like you're like being like, oh, like for example, sometimes on a post I'll be like, oh, and like the one be like, oh, and the one girl who sees all of my posts and never says anything, and then she'll be like, hello. I'll be like, hi, there you are.
Oh. So like, okay, I understand. Okay, I get it. I get it.
There's like a Twitter word that people made to say it, but I can't remember what it is.
I don't know.
Moot.
Here,
No,
just-
that's a different thing.
Here, just read that and then.
Lampshade hanging. I will later.
I'm always
Don't worry.
doing that.
Yeah, it's like I have like an interesting number of followers. I have some. I remember having some. Fun fact: there was a point in time during my FNF years that I was followed by Rage Miner.
Who?
Who?
The
Who?
creator of the creator of Garcello.
Oh.
Right.
Damn, nice.
So they unfollowed me at some point, I think because they were disconnecting from FNF stuff as a whole, which is fair. I couldn't tell you who. Oh well, that's probably it. I was about to say I couldn't tell you who my most popular follower is at this point, but it's probably Aku, because Aku follows me on his Q account, which has 7.3 thousand followers. So that's probably the most that's probably my highest level of clout, you know. No, I'm just kidding.
My highest level of status.
Yeah, that's my claim to fame on Twitter, I guess. Oh my god, Stefan still follows me. I really gotta get him off there.
No.
Oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
you two missed the I don't know how
Yeah,
much
maybe.
attention...
Maybe don't say it here. Maybe don't talk about it here.
I've talked about wacky things
Yeah,
in here. I can give a
listen, we
I'll
don't-
give a
Okay.
Okay, here's the
Yeah.
I'll give you the clip the extremely short Cliff's notes, okay? Stefan, kind of a whack job in r/FNF. At some point got banned for being kind of a weirdo to people. Recently got banned for retweeting not safe for work art of a character from Pokemon that's most certainly under 18. That's all you really.
Oh, that's not good.
And then defended himself in the worst way possible.
Guys,
Oh.
everybody does it. I don't know if that's their explanation, but that would be a very horrible one.
No, it wasn't.
Right. Stefan has now been blocked on Twitter.
Good.
Yes, that's good.
Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of FNF. There's I would honestly feel like a lot of the people who follow me from that era just don't really remember that I exist. Maybe not that. Just don't really
Mhm.
really care about the thing. Well, most of the time I just retweet shit, so it's not like they.
Honestly, if anything, you're doing a favor by putting a daily dose of Yuri on their timeline, maybe sometimes. Like, it's good for everybody, good for the heart and the soul, right?
Actually, Fia, as someone who follows me, how much do you see of my stuff on Twitter?
I actually see a surprising amount. Yeah, I think it's weird because like I follow so many people, but like maybe it's because usually when I see something you repost, I usually like it's like and then I like check out like whoever posted, just curiosity.
Yep, my Twitter account is art retweets, and that's it.
I retweet
art.
Anything I find funny, basically, or important, or anything. Like I'm just
I have the
doing, I guess, like that.
I have the inclination to make my Twitter account is non-existent because I don't have Twitter anymore.
You should say that you don't get Twitter.
Guys, don't get Twitter. It's the worst mistake of my life.
Soul already went past that point. He had
Yeah,
Twitter,
no,
and then he doesn't anymore.
I'm a free
Wow,
man
I'm
now.
proud of you.
I use Blue Sky.
I have a Blue Sky account, but like, there's just nothing. There.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like the
I-
problem. It's much.
That's why I don't use mine either.
But like,
Nothing
usually when I
there.
want to
I-
say something, I'll usually go on there. What's my most recent thing my most recent thought I've said on there?
Okay, I don't.
Yes, let's see. Oh,
I looked
born
at
to
my
fuck around,
followers.
forced to find out. Great stuff with me from the past.
I looked at my followers, and the most popular follower I have is Marstar, and that's all.
Don't know who that is, but I'm happy for you regardless.
I recognize the name, but I couldn't tell you what I recognize them from.
A lot of stuff. I mean, I knew them from like the Sonic.exe mod.
Yeah,
That's
one
probably...
one of the main composers. I think he was one of the main composers.
I'm gonna make I'll make like a chart of like the people who follow me and the amount of followers I have. The amount of followers they have, and you're just rated on how popular you are.
There's probably like a tool that does that. That sounds like one of those. Why does... Okay, wait. This Minecraft tip says you can't die, but villagers can. Use that information wisely.
Yeah,
You
no,
meant
that's
Well,
definitely true.
That's like
true.
disturbing.
Yeah, I
It's
think
not
like,
disturbing if it's
looking
real.
at,
No, if you want to know what, that's not
Let's see.
true.
the
I find that the most disturbing thing of all time in the world is reality.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah, I read Garfield comics.
Oh no, I don't even mean it in like in that sort of way. I just mean generally, things that aren't real can't hurt you, and things that are real can.
I mean,
Okay.
fair enough. I mean,
You know, I am looking through my followers list like person by person. There's actually a lot more people than I thought that have over 1,000.
It's so.
You're popular with the popular
Wow.
crowd.
my clout is astronomical.
I genuinely
No,
don't
but
know
still,
where
you know
half of these
people-
where some of these people came from. Like, I'll have someone that I don't know who you are that followed me at some point for who God knows why, and they have like over 1,000 followers, and it's like, oh, cool, niche internet micro celeb, like extremely niche, like ridiculously niche, like the most niche that a niche can get, niche. How many times can I say niche in this sentence?
That's
That's pretty
actually
niche.
kind of, you know what? That's actually kind of me. I think.
It's kind of niche.
No, like I'm like niche in the niche community that I am in. But sometimes somebody goes, "Oh, Thea, I know you," and I go, "Okay."
Why? I'm just kidding.
First to be recognized in
Splatoon.
public will win. First person to be recognized in public wins this whole argument.
Like,
I'm
If anybody recognizes,
none of
if
us
I
have
ever,
even
like,
posted
bring
our
up-
faces online. That's not really a.
I mean, I think I have like once, but I don't think anybody will be able to find it at this rate.
Let's see. I think
I had for
you know
a
what's
bit when I
funny?
had my
So,
old.
I post my
channel.
face sometimes, but that's because my hair is awesome.
I
Okay.
think you know.
Even
what,
if it takes to dry and it's too long.
So looking through my followers list, the most popular one is still Aku, with this 7,334 followers. This and the closest to second, in second and third are two people with over 4,000, and they are both VTubers.
Mm,
They're popular in the VTuber community.
in the V world.
I guess
You should,
so.
maybe you should start doing that. I don't know. No.
Maybe I should.
Probably a bad idea. Or do. I'm not in charge of your life. I just,
Hey,
all I know about VTubing is that those people they're terrifying, honestly.
why are they? How?
From everything I've seen, I don't trust them. I just don't like how all of them look. It's like, I feel like a VTuber I feel like really
I think-
popular
I think
VTubers
there's-
could definitely get away with murder.
I think
I'm
like
not gonna elaborate on
VTuber.
that.
I think like VTubers a lot of the times it's like it's
Like-
you know that one image of like the kid standing in front of the two pathways to the castles where one's the bright one and one's the evil one.
Yes, the not
Uh,
really
it's-
Yu-Gi-Oh card.
It is a real Yu-Gi-Oh card.
No,
Oh.
it's only in the anime.
Well, yeah,
It's
that's
not
I know.
actually, like, a
I know
real
it's
card
not-
that you can
I know
use.
it's not a
Yeah.
real physical card, but it is a real Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I get-
in-
Oh my
I
god,
get
get to the
it.
point! Get to the point!
No.
Why are you getting so up in arms? We do
Getting
this
so?
all the time on this podcast. This is part of the course. But so it's like that, but like one side for VTubers is like you do it because you are more comfortable with presenting yourself behind this avatar, and the other is you do it because people will click on cute anime girl. That's the VTuber space.
Yeah, I feel like that's it.
That's
Honestly, VTubing sounds really, really fun,
it does.
but I could never do it because I'm bad at video games and I don't have a good computer.
I
and
have
all
I
I
have
do is cry.
I have
And-
considered doing it. I would obviously have to. If I were to do it, I would have to get a good paying job first, because getting VTuber rigs is expensive. My friend does VTuber rigs, and it's $500 for a half body rig, which is
Damn.
yeah. These things can get expensive, and like
You
fair
know what?
price, very
Get
fair,
that-
very fair price. Those things take a lot of work to make.
I was just about to say, it's like, fair enough.
Rigs especially.
I would,
Like-
honestly,
Mhm.
someday I would love to make my own VTuber. Just for fun.
You could.
Like, I know
I've
it's,
heard-
like, just, like, it would be really difficult, and, like, it would definitely be, like, not, like, a really complex thing at all, but I
Mhm.
think it'd just be kind of fun to just experiment with what I can do with art.
Mhm. Yeah, I remember. I think they told me one time about how like rigging is a real pain in the ass. You
Mhm.
get better at it when you do it a lot, but rigging a model to move in a way that looks good is really hard.
I bet.
So, I remember that about it, but
You could buy a life-size Pokemon plush with that kind of money, you know?
well, yeah, they have their. I mentioned their half body is 500. Their full body is 900.
You know what?
Uh,
Good for them. Like, I respect that so much.
respect that. I don't actually know how many commissions for VTuber models she's gotten, but
I hope she's gotten a few. Or maybe more.
yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I don't know a lot, but I think she at the very least she's gotten one. I do believe I remember that.
I'm happy for her. I'm happy for this person.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never
yeah.
met.
There was a post. I scrolled down far enough in her Twitter to see it. Yeah, there is a one that she did in fact make. So,
Naruto.
but yeah, it's they make good stuff. I remember I followed them a while ago, and became friends with them like a year ago. I want to say.
You should invite them on the Monkey Brains podcast.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should pitch it to her. Be like, hey, wanna head on?
Hey, we
a
were talking
ra-
about
a
you
ram-
last time.
Wanna hop on a ramshackle podcast and
No, you have to hit her with the, we discussed your activities last episode, and we are impressed.
We're not
we
in the
will-
organization. You're making this sound like she's applying for a job.
yeah.
I was going
You
for
are.
more like an
Would you like to be
evil
hired?
vibe.
We have an open slot. Someone recently left.
well, she's not gone forever.
Oh no, She already streams, so you know don't want to cut. I know she doesn't stream on Saturdays, but don't want to cut into that, you know. But
Your activity. I still think that your activities interest us is something that I would definitely reply to if somebody reached out to me.
your activity.
I'd be like, what are you talking about? Well, actually, you know what? Before doing that, I'd probably look into the account. I'm very annoying when it comes to those sorts of things. I get suspicious of everything and everyone when I don't know them beforehand. And it's like, why are you reaching out to me? What do you want from me?
I've occasionally checked my the DMs because there's sometimes you'll get spam shit, and I've gotten a couple I only did this somewhat recently where I'll go to my message requests because I don't get notifications about them. All the message requests just don't go to
me neither
for some reason. So I'll have a gap from when it's sent and when I've seen them, and a lot of it's spam or dumb accounts, and I'll get things from sometimes I'll get ones where I'm genuinely not sure if they're if they're trying to strike up a conversation or if they're a bot being a lot more blended in.
Sometimes you have to just go and stalk their account then.
Yeah, that's what that's what I do.
Good.
And I've had a couple where, but the thing is that I'll have I've had two that I did that DM me kind of very normal things, I guess. And it's and then it'll be a few months since they sent me something, and I'll be is it a little late to say something back? Because from what I see from the account, they seem fine. They don't seem suspicious. They are replying like a normal person would. They're posting things that presumably they made. It's not a repost account or something. There's a everything seems fine here, but it's been 6 months since they DM'd me, so
yeah, I get that. Sometimes I just don't notice DMs from people because of how Discord's UI changed.
Oh, on Discord?
Yeah, Discord's UI changed, and sometimes I just when I get requests from people that I don't already have a conversation going with, I just don't see that. Once somebody reached out to me because they wanted their help on a character, they wanted my help on a character analysis they were writing up, and I was like, oh, DM me whenever you have the time, and they did, and it took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to realize that they did because it just never showed up.
Yikes.
It was very irritating, to say the least.
Man, fuck Discord.
I hate Discord.
We all hate Discord, even though we all use it. We all hate it.
Did you see? There's been
Did you see the CEO change to somebody that's probably
that's
going to make
exactly
it
what I was just about to say.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they changed it to the old Activision Blizzard guy or something, was it? And everyone was, and they were looking to make it a public company or something, and every single person said every time that has happened in history it has been a bad idea and led to the downfall of the chat thing. So
yeah, we're cooked.
It's
like
so
a chicken. Or a
like
fish.
yeah. La 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 la. I'm sorry.
You should be.
No, you're not.
We love
Dude,
chicken, yeah.
They put in the chat. That's so good for no reason.
I don't like that song. I don't understand it either.
I don't understand you. I don't know.
They biologically engineer like.
I am actually pretty difficult to understand on a general level, so I don't blame you.
Okay.
I think that
Honestly, I feel like
I have yet to hear the actual Lava Chicken song. I'll be honest.
oh yeah, I haven't either. I've heard like the version dubbed in Japanese because I saw it and I was like, that's funny and silly, and I reposted it. And I've heard people sing it. That's it.
Yeah, I
I
haven't
Um,
heard
say,
the
like,
original. I
here,
still haven't watched the
like,
Minecraft movie
I think it's
I still
the
haven't
best.
either.
Yeah, me neither. I don't plan
You
on it.
guys
And
actually should watch it though. It's so bad that
actually, my
it's
sister
good.
went to watch it with her friend, and she said it was the worst movie she'd ever seen.
Well, there you
I-
go.
It's really bad, but it's also really funny. And that's what I like about it. Is that it's a really funny movie, unironically and ironically. But
I doubt
also
it's
like
ironically funny in any way, shape, or
no, like it is. Like there's genuinely unironic funny moments in there that I laughed
I
at.
okay,
But-
Soul. I wanna say, you are a very
Don't-
specific type of breed of person.
What do
that
you mean?
What
where
does that
you-
mean?
where you are the kind of person that finds unimaginable humor in the most whack of things.
Yeah. And
So I'm just saying.
don't get me
maybe,
wrong.
Maybe
Like there's some shit in there
it-
that they try to take seriously that I will laugh at, but then there's genuine jokes in there that will actually get me cracking up. Like it was a funny watch.
Doubts.
Happy
Though
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Guys.
But it
PS
wasn't
pressing-
anything,
guys,
like,
PS pressing X to
good.
doubt.
I'm gonna
No.
kill you.
Don't do that. I'm gonna kill me. I don't know.
I think it's not enough. I have to give death threats to everybody before the episode ends. Gem,
I
I'm
like
going
it.
to kill you to death. Okay, that's good.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I reminded of
There was
there's this,
okay. I'm playing Minecraft, right? Lava spawned in the middle of a woods, like one of those like big dark oak woods, and it was just there, catching trees on fire,
Yeah, that
catching
happens.
pig on fire,
Yeah.
catching sheep on fire. No, not the sheep. No,
La 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 lava. Sorry.
I'm gonna fucking
Yeah,
kill
that's
you.
reminded
Oh
of
no, I didn't even realize it was related to the conversation.
I'm reminded of a. I want to see if I can find it. Yeah. There's a comic strip from Calvin and Hobbes that I'm reminded of.
Mhm.
I'm trying to find the one I found is cropped, which is annoying. There it is. Where it's I don't want to catch the bus. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to be here at all. I'm sick of everyone telling me what to do all the time. I hate my life. I hate everything. I wish I was dead. Well, no, I don't. Not really. I wish everyone else was dead.
So
Mhm.
true.
Whenever you feel sad, kill everyone.
This is
Yeah.
actually really good advice. The government doesn't want you to know this.
The government doesn't want you to know this because they'll know that they know that you'll come for them first.
Exactly.
Here's the secret trick to 5 times your crypto. Kill everyone.
Yeah.
Like,
Death is
I know-
the best way to achieve your
No,
life goals.
I know I put this on my silly little private account that nobody follows, but like my
I follow it.
like, okay, fine, that Amber follows. Like, my recent like thoughts about the government are look at my Secretary of Health, bro. We are going to an early grave.
I think death.
Same vibe.
I laugh
as,
about it
Your
because
Your
it's-
Honor, League of Legends.
I laugh about it because it terrifies me if I think too hard about it.
This is why we shouldn't think.
I think a lot.
Well,
I'm actually very like. Oh yeah, what I was going to say before is that like I feel like I just remember the one time where like somebody that I knew in real life. There's this one, like, Deltarune?
Yes, I know
What?
Deltarune.
Okay,
Oh
basically, we
yeah.
both like Deltarune, we bonded about it, we liked other indie games, just normal stuff. And, like, one day, they stopped being friends with me, and they sent a screenshot of Queen, like, talking about Bradley, saying there's nothing wrong with him, he's just annoying. And she said, "This is you." And then she never talked to me again.
Wow.
I just remembered that.
That's petty.
Isn't that okay? I thought it was funny. Sorry.
Right?
I thought
You're
it was,
good.
it's like, damn. Okay. Fuck you
I'm
too.
sorry,
I'm throwing fire, by the way.
my melatonin cycle is kicking in right now. Oh my god.
Well,
Damn.
we
You
have
have
I-
one
well, we are at 2:35.
Everybody, I have one last thing to say.
Yeah.
Last?
Last.
Are
We're not
we-
ending yet.
No, we still got 30 minutes to go.
Okay.
We got this, guys.
Okay, fine.
Slap yourself in the face. That'll wake you up.
I'm trying.
Sometimes
It just
I
makes me
wonder
tired
if we
and
should
in
really.
pain.
Honestly, I was
Fill a
genuinely
glass of
considering
water
bringing
with
this up like later.
fill
but,
a
like,
glass with
should we-
scalding hot water and pour it on your head.
should we try to like tune
I feel like
the
that would hurt a lot more than it would
podcast
help.
length down a bit?
Mm,
I will say that every time I've talked to like people about me being on a podcast and that we
They look
record
at it
for
and they
like
say,
3
"Wow,
hours,
really fucking
Yeah.
like I get
Sorry.
every single person, like from my
Says
parents to
how-
friends in San Diego to friends here in Las Vegas, they're like, "That's a long. How do you talk for so long? Like you guys should be going down to 1 hour and that's it." And
You continue.
and it's just like like everybody that I've talked to, whether it be in person, online, from where I used to live to where I'm living now, it's like every person has the same sentiment.
I
Why
think,
the
like-
fuck are you recording for so long?
I think like the thing that what we probably should do is I don't imagine, because since we've been holding it up for so long, I don't imagine we really have like out of the core group, we don't really have a lot of issues with the 3-hour system, but I think like for a couple of reasons it's worth cutting down to like 2 hours. One being the continual situation that we find ourselves in where we are talking a lot or something where we end up having to like start like a half an hour late. Like so we start at like 30 minutes after or sometimes an hour after or something like that. So it makes it more lenient so that we're not staying up really late and then some of us have to like go because we have to get up in the morning or something.
Yeah, because
For that
like
reason.
especially
And the
since
other- yeah.
like I was gonna say especially since like like you were saying, like we sometimes start a little late, and so we extend the time because to make up for that time, and it's like right now, like it's 9:01 p.m. right now. We would have been if we started like right at 6 o'clock, we would have finished right now.
Mm-hmm.
Amber
Though
doesn't
like
like
usually we have like we do the 3 hours, so our normal recording would be ending in like 27 minutes from now,
Mm-hmm.
typically. And so it's like yeah, we were able to hold it up for a long time, but oh my goodness, I don't know why, especially like for the past 5 months.
Yeah,
Like this is kind of like I'm gonna rant a little bit about my melatonin cycle because I figured out what the term was because someone was helping me at my work, and I was like, oh, so that's what that is. But my fucking like my melatonin goes like in and out like at certain times of the day. It fucks me up at noon and so like it fucks me up in the morning. So like when I'm awake and I've slept for 8 hours, 9 hours or so, I still want to go back to sleep, but then I can't because I've slept for so long, and so then I just stay awake, laying in bed doing fucking nothing until like 9. Um, and then that's when like that shit goes away, and then I'm like active again. Then at noon, I'm dying on the inside because of how tired and like how just fatigued I am. Then it goes away like later like around like 1:30 or 2. And then like late at night, or like not late at night, but like around like 8:30 or 9 o'clock, that I get really fatigued. And sometimes I can go on because it's like, well, I don't want to go to sleep like when I have this time to hang out with people and stuff like that and do music and all that type of stuff. But like sometimes like my sleepiness just fucking wants me like dead. Like it wants me like in my bed, like crashed out, asleep with no reason to be, so I can wake up at like 4:30 in the morning when my cycle's gone, and it sucks because I've been programmed to go to bed at 10 and wake up at 6. That's like what I was programmed to do ever since I started school. Um, but God, oh my lord, don't ever become an adult if you're watching this as a kid. If you're an adult,
Be
like,
Peter Pan.
I'm sorry. Be Peter Pan. Be. Oh my god, my eyes.
Be Peter Parker.
Be Peter Parker. Yeah, exactly. I guess I'll have to go do something, but well, while Soul's doing that, never mind, he's back.
I'm here. You know, my brother was just asking if I was gonna eat dinner because I haven't eaten yet.
Oh, I haven't eaten yet either. I'm so hungry.
I mean,
Yeah, my stomach is killing me right now.
we can end a bit early. I did want to say my other point because I mentioned there were 2 reasons why I think it's probably a good idea to cut down the time. And with the second reason being 2 hours, because especially with how Soul was saying, like how everyone he talked to said that 3 hours is a lot. I think 2 hours works better for guests too, because if we bring a guest on, that's a lot of time. Like, I know that people online tend to be pretty free. Like, I think there's plenty of people who will, like, you know, play a game for like 5 hours or something. But having 2 hours to like where it's just like pure socialization, or 3 hours I should say. 3 hours of pure socialization is a lot, and I think for the sake of guests, it is a time that probably is better to cut down to 2.
Yeah,
so
especially like people who are like a good amount of hours ahead of us in terms of like time zones and stuff. Because like people like in European countries, like we've had a few guests come on from Germany, Italy, places
at,
like that.
Midnight,
like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah, like really early in the morning.
We should, like, if anything, like we've even like moved the recording time one time for
we did that for
one
Freya.
of our guests. We did that for Freya, yeah. So the 2 hours would be much better. It's not exactly like the best amount of time, because then again, most podcasts are like an hour and a half at most, but it's better
for
than
me.
3.
2 hours is the sweet spot between like we want a shorter time for like, you know, guests, like what they would probably more expect, but also since we can fit our stuff into a normal 3 hours very consistently, it lets us talk about all the things that we want to talk about, because I feel like usually by the 2 hour mark we're kind of going into our reserved topics that we think of on the spot, right? Like sometimes it can happen earlier, but usually 2 hours is a good point for when we start kind of going into that, well, now what do we talk about mode.
Even for,
now what do we
for
do?
me personally, I know you say it's like, oh, for guests, but me,
well,
like,
yeah,
social interaction. I love. This is my only form of positive human interaction that is not with like my family all week, which is great. I get tired very easily, and sometimes I just want to like sometimes that's like sometimes I'll just. But that's why sometimes I'll just leave early because I'll just be like, you know what, my brain says, fuck you, I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You know?
that is
like, I
that
don't-
as well. Because like I
You
know
don't
that
want to
like
talk with the. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
No,
kidding.
that's
No,
not
I'm
it.
just kidding. No, I understand it. Like social battery is also a thing. Not just like, like it's not just about like the guests as well. It's also like us and stuff. I mean, we've been consistently going 3 hours for like a bunch, but like there is those times where we're just like, well, what do you fucking do? Mac and cheese. I mean, that's what I did earlier.
Yeah.
Earlier in the
No, that was
episode.
not before that. I was trying to trade a Pokemon with you.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, the economy, I'm losing money.
And
because of
how
mac
about
and
you take
cheese.
money out of the mac and cheese market? Or start
Because
buying
I'll
mac and cheese in
lose.
bulk to raise the
I will
stock.
lose like $10. I will lose.
Oh
My
no.
God, I can't. Did you like invest in mac and cheese for the bit or something?
Well, not recently. No, it's been there for a bit.
So wait, you invested in it just because you thought it would be
Just
funny?
well, I mean, that was like something that I did when I was very young because like
Young.
I think my dad showed me how to do like some stocks, and he was showing me some
Good
of
for
his
you.
like for Apple and stuff. I was like, oh, Lego, but Kraft mac and cheese. I was like, mac and cheese. Like mac and cheese is like one of my favorite foods. Well, it's
Yeah.
not. Actually, I lied. It's not.
Brother,
But it was. It
brother,
was when
what
I
are
was
you talking
younger.
about? Okay.
Ah, ah,
So was
I'm
talking
burning
about how
alive.
he invested in mac and cheese stocks for the bit,
I
basically,
think
is what I'm
that
getting
I
at.
didn't do it for the bit. I did it before the bit.
What?
It's just. It is a
For
bit
the
now.
bit. I'm stealing that. I'm gonna steal that
I did it before the bit.
I know I say that things
for the
I know
bit.
I say that I do things for the bit, but actually everything I say is important to the grander narrative. So
I am the bit.
it's like you know how people like think that the FNAF story is good
Yeah,
and they're
What do you mean?
wrong.
It is good. Just kidding.
No, it's not. It sucks ass. It's probably one of the worst instances of storytelling I've ever seen, and I absolutely despise it with all of me
I
now.
mean, there's
okay,
worse
I
things
think it's
out
a
there,
bit
in my
I
opinion.
think it's a bit of
I
an
have a certain
exaggeration to
like
call it one of the worst. It's not
Yeah,
the
it's
I
not
most
think
the
awful.
worst. It's just like okay, fine. Here's how this.
it's not the
Okay,
best.
listen. I don't think it's like oh, the one time I don't add like a modifier to my sentence, somebody calls me out. Like, do I have to always be like, oh, kind of, not really, maybe, what of? And like, one time I decide not to. One time I decide to give into the internet urge to resort to hyperbole, and it kills me. Anyways, yeah, FNAF is definitely one of the worst indie storytelling. It's video when it comes to like general ways to tell a video game story. It's definitely one of the worst I've ever seen in my life ever. Like it's really bad on an objective and technical level because you can tell that the story was not thought out. You can tell that he just made it up as he was going along. And what I don't really like about that is that people act like he's some storytelling genius. Like personal gripes about that guy, like about that guy aside, and trust me, I have my personal gripes. He's just not a very good storyteller. Like, sorry, I guess. It's just like just can't really tell us a good story.
I
I
mean,
think that if you want to tell a story and it is completely inaccessible to people, then you are a shitty storyteller, and that story sucks. I think that something that FNAF Security Breach didn't understand is that it tried to. I think like one of the main things that people didn't really didn't like about it was one of the main things problems I think people kind of ended up having is that FNAF's general vibe doesn't really give it room for a cohesive story, which that game, despite its bugs and glitches and being bad, clearly wanted to have. Like, it wanted to tell a cohesive story, and I can give it that. It had an idea, it had a plan. The idea, like, say what you want about the idea or the story itself. I'll give it the fact that it planned out a story, even if the story is stupid as fuck, because it has to go out of what FNAF's story is, and FNAF's story is stupid as fuck. What is in the box? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what is in the box, because Scott fucking Coffin doesn't know what's in the box, because there was never a plan. Because nobody knows. And then I get to see people going around being like, oh no, everything has a meaning. No, it fucking doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't have a meaning. You have been fooled. You have been tricked.
Deltarune theory.
Yeah, Deltarune theories are like that. They're like, oh my god, look at this small detail. Yeah, it must mean something to the plot.
Yes, like that.
Oh,
That
look at the
happens.
smoke.
No, it
Look
does
at the
not.
Look
I
at the
feel like
smoke.
that happens too, but like at least Toby Fox doesn't encourage it. Or like, you know, I mean, like I've seen like that. There's this one Reddit screenshot that haunts me of stuff being like everything is connected. You just need to figure out how or something like that. And it's just like, no, it's not. You know that, you damn liar.
Fuck.
Well,
I'm watching this girl like shave off her hairline.
why?
Sounds nice right about now.
Oh no, she looks like one of those like American Girl dolls.
I wish I didn't have my hair sometimes.
I'm glad I have my hair. It's
Like, you know, like,
big and
I
puffy.
don't know. It's like yeah, mine too. But it's a bitch to take care of.
That's true.
Then don't.
Long hair is so annoying to have,
I hate having long hair so
especially
much.
in summer.
The thing about my hair is that it is very, very, very curly, but also it doesn't curl down. It like, you know, my stupid little cat girl character. My hair does that in real life, and that's why it like sometimes it just does that, and it's just how it is. I can't escape it.
I have
like-
shoulder
I'm
length
foaming
hair,
at the
and
mouth
I
right now.
am
I
happy.
got so like I
Ugh.
talked for so long about hating FNAF's story that I'm literally foaming at the mouth. I should probably take a sip of water.
Well, now we're talking about hair, and I have to say, all I need is shampoo and conditioner, and my shit looks great.
My hair would look great if it.
Yeah, 'cause
My
you have
hair would look
barely
great
any
if I just if
hair.
it was just that. If it was actually
Barely any hair. I'm sorry, I'm not a
like
Homer
it.
Simpson, buddy.
That's not what I
love
meant to
having
say.
short hair so much, but it's like, oh,
I
you look
can't
pretty
believe it.
with-
Soul is bald.
I have a no.
It's like, oh, you would look prettier with long hair. It's like
I don't have
do
one
yourself.
squiggly line like the dad from the Odd Ones.
That's like how people draw
that
both
what they're
characters.
So do you have the you have the old person cut where you only have the hair around your head and like a ring?
Sideburns.
No.
No, not sideburn.
That's so fucking sideburns. No, I don't have lamb
well,
chop.
the
Not
only hair,
schlatt.
That's the word. I don't know hair burns.
the only hair you have is lamb chops. That's it.
I have a loaf of bread on my head. It's not an afro, but it is very, very fluffy. I've gotten a lot of comments about my hair.
Nice.
My mom got her hair dyed recently.
Oh, what color?
Like a fun
Really?
color or like a...
Your
Yeah,
mom
my-
has your hair dyed?
Yeah, my mom.
Where are you
Is it like a
my mom
natural
dy-
color
my mom
or
dyes-
like-
I don't
my mom
know. It's
dyes her
just
hair.
I never
She dyes it
I
purple.
never really from the
Yeah,
little bit
mine's
I've heard of your mom, I never really considered her as a hair dyer. Okay.
I mean,
My mom
unless
also
it's like a
dyes
different, like,
her hair.
a
She
different
used to
dye,
have
yeah.
it. Usually she just does it like a kind of purpley, silvery color, but she used to have
Oh
it like
my
bright
God.
pink. It was really cool.
Yeah, my mom she got it dyed Thursday. So She has
Nice.
she was talking to me about how she keeps wiping excess purple dye off her skin.
That happens often when you dye your hair. Like,
Yeah.
that is just the hair dyeing experience. Emma,
Yeah.
have you ever dyed your hair?
Nope.
You should try that.
I've
Just for fun.
I think the I haven't dyed my hair or anything like that. I have painted my nails though. And that only happened when I was like 5. Not even. I was like 4.
Fun.
I used to get my nails painted when I was real young.
Sounds fun.
Nowadays I think it would maybe I would, but that one thing I definitely will not get is nail extensions. I'm never getting those.
Yeah. I couldn't because stabby, stab.
Well, that's true. I have I always keep my nails very short. I'm not used to long nails, and I don't. I couldn't. I see.
She would slay Queen. I'm just kidding.
My sister has these really crazy nail extensions, and I do not know how she handled it. I mean, it's impressive that she like does schoolwork and stuff with crazy ass long nails. I mean, and they look really cool. But like, I'm talking like she's holding me at gunpoint to call her nails. She's not.
Are you sure?
No. Like, the least convincing no in the world. Yeah, it's fine. No, but seriously, I just
Yeah. I'll just go with I just like how I'll just do whatever my hair is and then leave that with with whatever. I got my hair restyled like about a month or so ago, a month or two. And that was I did that. End of statement. But yeah, that's the most I've done. I've never dyed. My mom is the only one in our family who has. No, actually, that's a lie. My dad did dye his hair blonde. Twice. He looks really weird. He's naturally like brown haired. So.
Happy birthday.
And. But. So I remember, like, he always looked so weird, especially because his hair is like extremely curly. He has very curly, like, poofy hair, and so like he would dye it blonde, and I would always be like, huh. He did it a long while ago though. This was when I was like real young. So. He has and apparently he did it once before. I think before I was born. But, so yeah, only out of my family, only my parents have dyed their hair.
Sorry, Discord crashed. Right.
Welp. It happens.
You know, my family has never dyed. Anyone in my family no one has dyed their hair, but. Once when I was like 13, I thought, I want to dye my hair silver. But then my parents were like, no, that would look terrible. Why would you want to do that? You're going to get that anyway when you're really old.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. That that's fair. And I didn't end up doing it. And honestly,
Okay.
you're kind of right. I don't think I would look good with dyeing my hair. It's a good shout from the parents.
Yeah, no, you would be looking like a Team Plasma like member or some shit. They got gray hair for days. Wait, did they?
Yeah.
Is it gray or cyan? Hold on.
You're talking
Team
about,
Plasma.
no, you're talking about Team Galactic.
Team Galactic. Oh yeah, that's right. Team Plasma has the funny hats that make them look French, which is really cool. We love
No,
French
it's not.
people.
Being French is not cool, and if you were French, you should be ashamed of yourself.
No. Oh wait, no. The grunts they have cyan hair. Then who has the silver hair?
Silver hair?
I don't think anybody in Pokemon has silver hair other than specific people.
I mean, probably they're like NPCs.
Probably. You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Old people. There you go. Old
Yeah, I was
people.
just about to say, it's like the old NPCs.
Only one I can think of is the Cynthia predecessor. What's her name? The old woman.
Cog. I think it's like Cognita?
Something like that.
Cognia?
Yeah.
Something like that.
She has gray hair, but it's only because she's old.
Mm.
Well, that was the wrap for the podcast, everybody.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
I guess we are.
I guess.
We've.
Please, I am
exhausted
starving. I am so hungry.
I am tired, hungry. My
You guys
head
have
is
to watch the
killing
new
me.
Episode of Horse Race.
I need to make more music.
Oh yeah, Amber told me about horse race tests.
I am.
That I did.
Wait,
Forgot about that.
wait. Okay. Can I ask something before we leave? Why do they
Yeah.
call it jovial? Why?
Merriman?
Because horses, actual race horses have weird ass fucking names.
Oh yeah, do you want to know the names of like actual racehorses?
Uh,
No wait, before we end, can I please read off some racehorse names?
sure.
Yes,
But like,
I will
but, like,
say so.
I don't get it because like anytime I see them, people mention the orange one is jovial, and then when I hear the other names, they're like the other one's named Cyan, and they just call it
Oh
Cyan.
no.
Like,
That's because
how does that
Cyan
make
hasn't
sense?
won. That's because only the horses that win get names.
Oh, and so has only orange
And
won.
Cyan's the only horse that actually hasn't won ever.
So then,
Like,
what's the name of the other
horses
one?
have, I mean, off the top of my head, there's like Bulletin Board and Door Knob and Superstitional Realism and Humbly,
That's
Cuddly
the
Material
name.
Morning and Resolute, Mind
Yeah,
Afternoon.
it's all weird
Mysterious
weird
Figure and
nonsense
Night
names.
Time,
But that's
Night
just how.
Ah.
That
Air,
is
and
pretty much how.
Rigid.
That's pretty much how real life racehorses are named.
Oh, okay.
Like
didn't
actually.
know
And I will leave people with the fun fact that the real life Kentucky Derby got sponsored by Uma Musume recently, which is really
Nice.
funny.
That's funny.
Crap, where was it? There was like somebody that like pointed out a funny name.
Well,
I can't remember. I
if
have
you
to find
can't
it before
find
then.
if you can't find it, send it later because we got a couple of people here who really want to go eat.
Alright, please. I'm hungry.
So
We are starving. This is why you don't do a Pokemon event before the Monkey Rings
swear-
podcast.
Okay.
Guys,
Sorry,
I
sorry.
swear that it's not.
Okay, guys,
I swear
guys, I
I'm
found
not
it, I found
starving my talents. It's not my
Real,
fault, okay?
Real
I swear.
real horse name is Skibbity Riz.
What the fuck? No way, that's real.
It is real.
No.
Well,
I bet 50 on Skibbity
I guess
Okay,
Jem
I'll
couldn't-
just
Jem
until
couldn't
you
take
end it,
the,
I'll just start reading out some funny
Jem
ones.
couldn't take the weight, so I guess he's already left to go eat. But so
Journalism.
we'll cut it off here so that
Church
everyone can
Meadow
eat.
Girl,
Fia,
Atlantic Mystery, Gay
Yeah.
Aplomb,
Fia.
Amber.
Somebody boiled their
We're
soup
try-
for a
we-
whole hour
we
and
gotta-
it's melting
we
their
gotta
spoon.
End the podcast.
Okay, you can do
Where-
that.
No.
I can't do that if you're reading off horse names. So
I mean, you could just like end it out as I was reading the names.
no, I can't.
Why?
All right. Well, Jem's unmuted now. So hey,
Yeah.
thanks for watching,
Okay,
people.
goodbye, everybody.
We need
Everybody,
yeah, our talents need to eat.
Our talents.
guys,
Yeah.
guys, if you
Wait,
loved the video,
Give me
fucking
all your money.
Exactly. We have a
Can
Ko-fi
I
and a
eat your
Patreon
leftovers?
and a PayPal. Down in the description,
don't eat the
donate
leftover.
all of your money.
No, don't donate
I
to
need
us.
a-
Just me.
Don't
No.
eat the
Just me.
leftover.
Guys, if you love the video, let me go to your fridge and eat what's left.
Yeah,
Please.
donate us food. Because we're very
Please.
hungry.
I will give.
And we'll
I will
see-
actually
and
give my
next
mailbox.
And in the next episode, we're going to do a food review of all your food that we took from your fridge.
No, we won't. No.
Oh
we
my
won't.
god, that sounds so
We
fun.
will.
Well, say goodbye,
wait,
everyone.
I forgot about fantasy, and oob.
Okay. Well,
And lightning
say
strikes
goodbye.
thrice.
Say goodbye, everyone. Bye
And
bye.
fearful fate.
I'm
Bye.
so fucking hungry.
Remember
Make
to
sure.
Fine, I'll
Happy-
end the recording. I'll
Happy
end the recording.
love living in the
birthday.
torture labyrinth.
Happy
Putting me back in the torture
birthday.
labyrinth.
Goodbye.